Everything working? Hello, hello. I updated OBS. And they changed a bunch of stuff because I haven't updated it in a while. Because I've just been skipping the updates. And everything looks different. And I don't like it.
This story deserves a perfect ending.
So, I think everything's working.
Don't you think?
But tell me if it isn't. Because OBS very well might have screwed some things up. But yeah. Hello, hello. Got a bag of chips here I'm eating. Yeah, today we are playing Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail. 4.1 came out, so that should be fun. So we're gonna view a story recap. I think I actually remember this one decently well. Sparksy and whatever merged. We got... What else? Yeah, Pearl, like, traded one of the masks to Blade. Anyway, let's view it.
After receiving an invitation from Jade's Anti-Destruction Alliance, the Astral Express set its course for Himiko's homeland, the world from which the Express set off again after its fall. Plain Arcadia. In this
So
world
dramatic.
blessed by the elation, there exists the Phantasmoon Games.
Yeah, in this
Wearing
world, it's a
ancient
freaking
masks
fever
of the
dream,
elation,
bro. Nothing makes
8
sense.
chosen participants strive to create miracles that moves the hearts and souls of Plain Arcadia's people, hoping to share in the power of the Aeon. Having managed this world for many years, the IPC seeks to profit by controlling this Aeonic game. In response, the Astral Express, too, has decided to enter the fray. Meanwhile, General Yao Guang, the Xianzhou envoy to the
Didn't Yao Guang
Anti-Destruction
shove a
Alliance,
mask on Sunday?
foresaw through divination
Yeah, that happened
the
too.
great crisis looming over Plain Arcadia. In her reading,
I mean, her
the
reading says
Stellaron
she's gonna
hunter
die
Blade,
here.
who had arrived for the Phantasmoon Games, would become the source of this impending catastrophe. To uncover the truth behind the coming apocalypse, Yao Guang seized a mask of elation meant for the Stellaron hunters and placed it upon Sunday's face. Thus, due to this unexpected turn of events, Sunday was made a participant in the games.
But he wanted
Meanwhile, we journeyed to the school tied to Himiko's family in search of the mask of elation that had once belonged to her. Yet before we could reach it, we were attacked by the streamer Sparksy, a double of Sparkle, who seized the mask for herself. After seeing through the illusion, I encountered a mysterious girl named Evanesia in the school's archive room. With her help, I obtained another mask of her own creation, and thus became a supplicant of the Phantasmoon Games.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say for her. At least for
To
as of
defeat
now.
Supplicant Sparksy, we ventured deep into the Fool's base of operations, the World's End Tavern, and later returned to the school to overcome her. In doing so, we achieved the first miracle of the Phantasmoon Games. The Express hero defeats the villain, spreading the virus. Yet, at the close of the Supplicant's first battle, greater mysteries emerged. A stranger appeared, claiming himself to be Himiko's father, and revealed a long-buried tale. 15 years ago, during the Phantasmoon Games, someone known as the Herald of Death went on a murderous rampage.
Wait, but that wasn't her father, though, right? That was someone else, right? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out.
Why don't those people in the Go Home Club go home after?
Shortly after the Sparksicon fiasco came to an end.
Miss March, please, look straight into my eyes.
Kochiba?
Just like that.
I don't remember this.
Perfect. Now, I'll need you
Oh, wait,
to
no, it's
repeat
her.
these next few lines after me, and do so in the same tone of voice.
Huh? Okay.
The sky is blue, not a dazzling display of sparks.
The sky is blue, not a dazzling display of sparks.
Though dazzling sparks may light up the night sky, they
Just to, like,
can
make sure
never
she's not under the
outshine
influence of
the eternal
the virus.
silence of stars.
Are you kidding? That's one sentence? Okay, though dazzling sparks may light up the night sky, they can never outshine the eternal silence of stars?
Very good.
Very good.
The internet is both an umbilical cord and a waste duct for the mind, through which
What?
humanity's thirst for elation gave birth to the twisted Sparksy.
Whoa there! That's a bit much. Maybe she can be the one to say it?
Was good.
These are the test sentences I improvised according to the guidelines from the Human and Intellitron Emotional Baseline.
Also, hello, Sleepy. I don't know if you're still here, but hello.
I carefully observe the subject's micro-expressions and tone changes at the moment they say the name Sparksy, to check if they are infected by a mimetic virus.
So I passed the test, right?
Given how fascinating your reaction was, I clearly don't need to worry about you. Should you find yourself experiencing any live stream addiction withdrawal symptoms later, feel free to contact the
me.
Department of Aberration
That's you,
Defense
chat.
staff.
That's you.
We'll provide you with a series of corrective behavioral treatments.
Yo?
You're handling this like a real pro, Miss Kuchiba. Has this kind of thing happened before?
It's impossible to predict what will happen during the Phantasmoon Games. Once, a supplicant reversed the definitions of truth and lies, which nearly caused massive civil unrest. After that incident, we incorporated mimetic treatment into the Department of Aberration Defense's emergency safety protocols. Sparksy Khan didn't cause any casualties this time. But if your partner hadn't stopped Sparksy from spreading the virus, she might have turned into a calamity-level aberration.
Calamity level? Aberration?
Without proper containment measures, a calamity-level aberration can destroy dozens of cities as it spreads. That's the scale we're talking
Euclid
about.
class. Resize myself a bit.
That's the Department of Aberration Defense's term for them. It usually refers to Imaginae infused with wish power, who have lost control and begun to run amok. Over time, though, it's become a label that gets slapped onto any hazardous entity.
Yeah, so what level of aberration does that make me?
You? An aberration? What are you talking about? Though, I gotta say, you
I
do
agree.
look pretty weird with that mask
March,
on.
I have to agree.
Don't tell me you're a Cosmicon collective player. The Department of Aberration Defense's hazard ratings are nothing like the power ratings in some card game. Right then, that's all for the required checkup. If you're interested in aberration calamity threat levels and how they're classified, you might want to take a look at this document. However,
Document?
do bear in mind that causing damage of the aforementioned scale during the Phantasmoon Games will cause you to be classified as an aberration and dealt with accordingly.
5-tier rating system for aberrations and the scale of damage they cause. Ghost level, weak presence, basically harmless, or causes minimal discomfort. Fiend level. Clear and present danger capable of harming dozens of people or causing structural damage, throwing multiple city blocks or an entire small town into chaos. I feel like that's quite a jump, but, you know, whatever. Calamity level. Severe threat capable of causing casualties in the hundreds or more. If left unchecked, they could lead to the destruction of major cities in Arcadia's core regions. The Herald of Death falls into this category. And the Phantasmoon Games, the upper limit destruction caused by a supplicant going out of control, also falls roughly within this range. Cataclysm level. Catastrophic threat capable of crippling an entire continent, causing mass casualties and environmental upheaval. Reality warping abilities manifest. Apocalypse level. A threat capable of causing civilizational collapse or even the extinction of humanity on planet Arcadia's surface. Their very existence is a great catastrophe. I mean, we've dealt with Iron Tomb, who was above an apocalypse level, so...
Before I leave, there's one more thing I need to tell you. Remember Lyndon Scott?
Let's go!
The man who served as your tour guide.
Let's go!
He was murdered.
I've never been more happy of someone being murdered.
What?
Who do you tick off this time?
Though, given how he's behaved, he's definitely rubbed a lot of people the wrong way.
Oh no,
But
it
I doubt any
wasn't
of it
me.
was
No,
serious enough to get him
I would
killed.
never kill him. No,
Right?
no.
Oh, seems like you are quite familiar with him.
You don't suspect us,
I
do
would.
you?
I didn't, but I
I
would.
wouldn't exactly call Scott a friend. But we'd never
Okay,
do
no, I wouldn't
anything
kill
like
him,
that
but I
to
definitely
him.
punt him across the field with a baseball bat.
Easy there, young lady. I haven't even started asking questions yet. Of course, there's no way the renowned heroes of the Express would harm some lowly IPC employee simply because they had a problem with him. More importantly, both of you have solid alibis. The initial results of our investigation suggest his murder might be connected to the Phantasmoon Games. I'm informing you both of this to warn you to be extremely careful. The Phantasmoon Games are far from a simple game intended for passing the time or relaxation. Anyway, I wish you success. Farewell.
Scott, could he actually... I just can't believe it.
Womp womp.
But so, the Phantasmoon...
I don't care at all.
Huh? Really?
I freaking hated that guy.
Even though Scott pops up now and then to give us a bit of trouble, I'd still say he's usually more of a friend than an enemy. If you know what I mean.
Yes, let me play the world's smallest
Killer is
violin.
here for the Phantasmoon Games.
The
They might
world's
become our
smallest
enemies
violin.
soon.
It really needs an audience.
The Phantasmoon
If I didn't
Games.
find somebody soon. Yeah, you're way too young to sigh like that.
Good thing Himeko entrusted this mission to the two of us. Who would have imagined that the Great March herself would be stopped at the doorstep in the very first round? Forget it. I'm not like you. I was never hero material to begin with. Normally my hands can't even keep up with my brain when I play video games. You're definitely the right person for the Phantasmoon Games. It's just such a shame. We finally get a chance to vacation in Himeko's hometown. And I thought we'd make some happy memories together. But...
But... I'll work
I'll
hard for
triumph in the Phantasmoon Games in your stead.
Oh wait, it's voiced.
Alright,
The optional dialogue
but
is voiced.
look. Don't push yourself too hard, okay, you? Remember that we've got your back. Oh, right. Where are Himeko and Mr. Yang? They must be getting examined and interrogated too, right? Why don't you send Mr. Yang a message?
Mr. Yang. Donde está? Just finished the emetic infection screening. Himiko is still here, but I don't know where she went after. Vixen, I heard Himiko reunited with her father. She seemed rather out of it. I didn't press her for details. Could you fill me in on what happened?
Mr. Yang said he wants to hear what happened between Himiko and her dad.
I can't blame him for being curious. I really want to know
Stick on
too.
these guys? They scan her. I'm gonna change my team lineup. One. Okie dokie.
You're here. Himiko hasn't mentioned her father at all in the time since I've boarded. So, what is going on between them? As you were the only one with her at the time, you're the only one I can ask.
Forgot he's voiced
Yeah,
now.
it really
That's
threw me for a sec when you
crazy.
said Himiko's father. But when you think about it, it's only natural that Himiko has a father, right? Not everyone's like me. Thawed out of an ice block.
Or a rock. Like me. A while ago.
15 years ago. The Phantom Moon Games of that year came to be remembered as the Blood-Stained Games. So many parents lost their children. So many people lost those dearest to them. One of the victims was my very own daughter. Upon my return, I stood before the grave where she was laid to rest. Her name was Himiko. So, this lady who bears her name, who exactly are you?
15 years ago, when I made up my mind to join this Phantom Moon Games, my father wasn't with me, even as I fought for my life against the Herald of Death. My father was still off somewhere, wandering the cosmos.
So how do you
Strictly
know?
speaking, ever since I can remember, his presence in my life has been as thin as the air in space.
Thing.
So, I would ask you, who bears his name? Who exactly are you?
Well, well, well. Look at you. What are you getting so worked up over? Just a joke. A joke. It's been 15 years after all. And you've grown into such a fine young lady. How could you expect your old man to recognize you right off the bat? So,
Suzja.
what's with that gravestone I saw with your name on it then?
When you don't know if you'll live to see tomorrow, there's nothing strange about getting your affairs in order in advance, is there, Mr. Ryusuke?
Calling him that instead of just his name is kind of crazy.
Mr. Ryusuke? How could you be so formal with your own father? At least call me Dad like you used to, okay? Hold it. And you are... Don't tell me. Himeko, is this... your child?
Grandpa.
Could you please stop making things worse?
I haven't seen you in 15 years, and now I'm a grandfather. Wait, who's the father?
That's enough! You are looking at my colleague. A new generation of Trailblazer. My friend and my companion on the Astral Express. Do you understand now, Father?
You hear that? She called me father. Hello there, my friend. Sorry about that. I thought you were Himeko's daughter for a second there.
I had to do it. Yeah, do you watch the news at all? We don't have anything even close to the same hair color.
Sorry. I'm just getting on in years. Whenever I see a youngster like you, I can't help but think my granddaughter would be about your age by now. I'm a painter. Most of my work involves traveling to different segmenta to complete commissions for my clients. Himeko. I know I've let too many chances to spend time with you slip away.
Just slip away? The first time we met was at Mother's funeral, when I was already 6 years old. Let's put that aside for now.
Himeko's dad went out to
Were
get
you
milk.
also too busy with work when I was suffering from a weathering curse?
You might not believe me, but I've been running around for your sake.
Let's...
Take all this time. All these years, I've been trapped in this room that represents the past that I imaginated.
Hold on, I'm gonna go turn the fan
I
down.
never left it.
That should be quieter now.
You didn't know about me becoming the Express's navigator either?
15 years. The Express never stopped here once. You didn't even leave behind so much as a single word to indicate you were still alive. And the Department of Aberration Defense completely sealed off all records of what happened during those Phantom Moon games. I did hear many rumors about the Astral Express, though. I even saw the navigator's name. At first, I thought it was just someone else with the same name. And even when curiosity drove me to look up your picture, I still didn't dare believe that the woman so full of poise and grace was my daughter. She'd grown up safe, becoming a living legend in her own right. I thought about contacting the Express, but what if their navigator was just someone who happened to share the same name?
Just say, hey, do you happen to be blank?
I've been clinging to
And
an
they say no,
absurd
and then you
notion
move on.
that if I never sought the answer, there was still a 50-50 chance my daughter was still alive. But if I found the answer, and it was no, then she would truly be dead. So,
That,
Himeko,
my friends, is called delusion.
how did you...
I'd rather not tarry here too long. I'll be taking my leave now, Dean. The Express has defeated the supplicant that occupied this school and prevented another tragedy like the one 15 years ago. Now it's time for you to fulfill the duties you failed in back then. Go comfort those students. And see if you can't figure out how to deal with the media bombardment while you're at it.
Yeah, walk out on him just like he walked out
Failed
on
in
you.
my duties. So, still mad at me? Can we talk?
No. Bye. I'm out. Peace.
Sorry, kid. This might be a bit abrupt, but... has Himeko ever mentioned her surname to you?
She rarely talks about herself.
I'm a failure of a father.
Yeah, you are.
I broke her heart. But... what exactly happened 15 years ago? can't believe it. She actually survived the weathering curse. Have
Maybe
you
that's
heard
what
the
she wished
tale of
for.
the legendary painter Graphia, who hid everything on this planet's surface within a scroll? It is said that to achieve such a monumental feat, she made a forbidden exchange, sacrificing both her own life and that of her descendants, resulting in the weathering curse. Few descendants carrying the Graphia bloodline have lived past 30. Most of them wither like flowers while they're still young, skin cracking and peeling like dried paint. Himiko's no exception. She was tormented by the curse for years.
And what did you do to her? And you appear to be healthy.
What I did
Oh, I think it very
doesn't
much
matter anymore.
does, good sir.
The Elixir Seekers' folk remedies, the Intelligentsia's guild treatments. I tried them all, but nothing could reverse the curse. All the time spent searching for cures only resulted in me not being by her side when she needed me the most. In the end, I am nothing but a useless father.
Indeed you are.
I'm just a useless son-in-law who married into the
I
family.
see.
Strictly speaking, I can't really be considered a Graphia descendant. How she got through it, how she survived. If I may ask a small favor, would you mind showing me where I want to make up for all the care I failed to give her.
I won't.
Truly a memorable father-daughter reunion. Brings up some memories of my own home as well.
There goes Mr. Yang with that knowing look again. Just what kind of parent-child relationship are we talking about anyway?
When I was a child, my parents were also always busy with work and were unable to spare a moment for me. As a child, I couldn't help but feel resentful. It wasn't until I became a father myself that I understood how
what?
they felt when they were forced to sacrifice the time we could have spent together.
Wait, lore drop? Huh?
So, did
Wait,
you
wait.
already promised?
Huh? Oh. Wait, this is a continuation of Honkai Impact 3rd? Huh? Wait. Huh? Dang. I didn't know that. That's news to me.
To give Mr. Ryusuke a tour of the Express?
Okay.
Thought
I
as
wish I
much.
could refuse.
After all, it's Himiko's dad. So, where is he?
Ah, everyone's here. Sorry to keep you all waiting. I'm truly grateful to all of you for looking after my daughter.
Not at all. She's the one who's been taking care of us.
would you all be so kind as to show me around?
I don't wanna.
So, this is the Astral Express. Really lives up to its reputation. It's even more impressive than I imagined. As to be expected, of course, huh? It's the place where my daughter works. By the way, what's the pay like for a navigator? Does a position come with insurance and an annual bonus?
Talk about parental love. First thing out of his mouth is asking about her salary. Like I'd have a clue. Help! A little backup here?
We don't have much in the way of income.
Hey, that's not totally true. We get some spending money every time we stop somewhere.
What? No income? Don't tell me that everyone working for the Astral Express is actually doing volunteer work.
I
Pretty
mean,
much.
I guess you could say that. But actually, it's more like... I'm butchering the explanation. Anyway, it's nothing like what you're thinking.
Mr. Ryusuke, please rest assured.
I don't know how I
None
feel
of the
about this
Express
world's
crew
VA.
ever lack for money. We not only receive support from members of the Genius Society, but also from prosperous commercial worlds, such as the Planet of Festivities.
Ah, good, good. Hearing you say that is a huge relief, Mr. Yang. Speaking of which, what kind of work does being a navigator generally entail?
Don't you underestimate Himeko either. Her daily duties include, charting navigation routes, calibrating warp jumps, and technical maintenance. Not to mention she's always guiding the Nameless on missions.
Oh, my daughter is really something else, isn't she?
I don't like this dude at all.
Of course! Every time we return safely from a trailblazing expedition, it's all thanks to Himeko's guidance and
That's
protection.
debatable.
She's the backbone of the Astral
I do agree
Express.
she's very helpful, but that's debatable. She didn't do much in terms of... I guess she contacted the Genius Society when we were in Euphorius, but...
Hey, come on! You're just trying to stir up trouble.
That's me.
If Himeko's the backbone of the Express, then our conductor is the absolute cutest and hardest working of all. Right, Pom Pom?
Oh? We got a new passenger? This gentleman does look kind of familiar. No wonder he felt so familiar. How are you, Mr. Ryusuke?
Conductor? Oh. So you must be my daughter's superior, huh? Well, thank you for taking such good care of her all this time.
Superior? That's way too formal.
He's... What is he doing on the Express?
Does she
It's
have a
all
different
my fault.
outfit?
I was just curious about your
I don't
daily
know, that
work,
shop-
so I
that
asked your
shop
colleagues to
looks-
show me around.
Look
and
different.
I know I didn't ask your permission first. Just
Mad?
No, okay, it's the
Why
same.
would I be mad? Mr. Ryusuke, welcome aboard the Astral Express. Is there anything else you'd like to see?
Oh, she
I
is so angry.
can show you around.
well, I know you'd rather keep your distance from your good-for-nothing father,
At least he admits it.
but it's been way too long since we last saw each other. As your father, I want to get to know you better,
I
at
don't
least
like
while
this
you're
guy
staying
at
here.
all.
Please allow me to show you some of the fatherly care and devotion I owe you. Will you?
Say
Excuse
no,
me,
Himeko.
why don't the two of you go to the party car? Shush, get the drinks ready.
Shush. Huh. All right. I'll go make some tea.
That's just our domestic robot's name. Come on, Father. People are resting here. Let's not disturb them.
No, don't pull me into this,
Oh, and
Himeko.
come with us.
Oh, no, I'll
I
leave
want to
you.
talk about the Phantasmoon games, not just personal matters.
They left.
Fine, Himeko.
Whoa. That's the first time I've seen Himeko be that cold to anyone.
When it comes to breaking the icy silence between a father and daughter, nothing's better than a cup of hot water.
Oh, that was hilarious.
The person who drinks it will yelp, "Hot!" and be immediately met with a concerned, "How could you be so careless?" from the other party. And just like that, the conversation starts flowing. Friendly reminder, that is not a joke,
Oh,
but a
it's
practical
not.
ice-breaking tip.
Oh, I'll note it down.
Your robot is hilarious. I'm surprised how relaxing and comfy the work environment is here.
Got it. I'll make myself scarce.
Being a nameless is neither relaxing nor comfy. Most of the time, we are facing down Void Rangers from the Antimatter Legion, bugs left by the Swarm disaster, Borisin, and various organizations that are suspicious of the Express or have malicious intentions for us.
That dangerous? Huh. Maybe.
That was the wrong dialogue
Talk about
option, buddy.
coincidence. Just so happens.
You know that's not what I meant. Once I've set my mind on something, I never look back. Ever since I was 6, when you told me those stories about traveling through the cosmos, I knew that someday I would walk among the stars.
Actually, I was just kidding. I'm not completely clueless about what the Express and what you do.
Oh,
right.
that's
Once
the
I
best.
knew the Express was coming, I even bought that comic series that's based on your adventures.
Please don't tell me it's fluffy across the blue. I never thought you'd be into comics.
No, Himiko,
That's
you
right.
have to hate him.
The
Don't like him.
protagonist
You have to
is a
hate him.
baseball bat-wielding raccoon. The character's based on that kid, right?
As an artist, you do have a good eye. Come over here. Thanks for giving us some time alone.
Himiko.
You have to hate. You have to hate him.
That's the
Himiko.
first time I've seen you smile since I've seen you this time. So, what brought you back home this time? What's the story behind our lucky meeting?
Like I said before, we're here for the Phantasmoon Games.
So, the Phantasmoon Games 15 years ago were the reason you were able to overcome the Weathering Curse?
Indeed.
I see. That makes sense. For those of us who haven't experienced the Ionic game firsthand, it's just something from the history books, or even akin to a myth.
But I never imagined that the Ionic game would turn into a blood sacrifice overnight. The Herald of Death was a heartless madman. If I hadn't defeated him then, all of Duomension City would have become his slaughterhouse. During the first few years of my journey, I relived that evening every single night in my dreams. The color of that twilight, painted with blood. So much blood. Blended with terror and screams. The victims were twisted like clay into grotesque shapes. Like paint tubes that had been snapped, one after the other. And that man, he reveled in the colors splattered everywhere and wanted the whole world to be his canvas.
Stop, Himiko.
Even if I could avenge his victims, in the end, it won't bring them back to life. The entire thing is like a heavy piece of baggage. Only by letting it go can I travel the road ahead more easily.
You did your best. And I'm glad to see you made it back here safe and sound.
I thought I'd never come back. But the times have changed. The conditions to hold the Phantasmoon Games have been met again. However, to hold two
So
games
it's not
in
every
just
15
years,
What are the conditions again?
that in itself is far from normal. Just like 15 years ago, the IPC wants to control everything. However, a game woven by the most fickle of eons is destined to slip through everyone's grasp. I received a report from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'm sure she must also have heard. There's been a brutal incident in Dovebrook District. Someone massacred everyone at the headquarters of the Sinwish Syndicate, leaving a signature that only the Herald of Death would use.
I'm guessing it's
Bloody
blood.
bloom.
Mysterious murder case. Sinwish Syndicate members found dead in a pool of blood. Recently, a major homicide occurred in Dovebrook District. A total of 33 members in the Sinwish Syndicate, including Boss Polwave and second-in-command Costide, were found murdered at the Syndicate's headquarters. The Security Bureau suggests the case appears to be the result of a gang turf war. Regarding these incidents, some residents are applauding the news, claiming gang activity has been seriously disrupting daily life. However, the vast majority of residents are deeply concerned, since anyone could be the next victim until the case is closed. As of press time, foot traffic on Dovebrook streets has plummeted, with many shops reporting declining sales due to the impact of these cases. A shocking murder case has cast a bloody shadow over the newly opened Phantasmoon Games. Various rumors have added a suspiciously mysterious touch to the incident. Word has it that the Sinwish Syndicate recently acquired a supplicant mask. Could this be connected to the massacre that wiped them out? An IPC worker also tragically perished in the incident, but why would an IPC employee be on the turf in the first place? Regarding the above questions, I've already contacted the Bureau for clarification. The receptionist stated this case is still under investigation. Residents of Plain Arcadia are advised not to believe or spread rumors and to await further official announcements.
What? The Herald of Death is still alive?
People at the Department of Aberration Defense told me that the Herald of Death was executed after his verdict was passed. Even were he to be resurrected, the rules dictate that the same person cannot become a supplicant twice.
Oh, and we know he's a supplicant.
Are you saying we've got a copycat?
That's right. The Herald of Death has a copycat. But what I find even more worrying is that this Phantasmoon Games has caught the attention of something even more terrifying than the Herald of Death. I believe that whether or not this Herald of Death copycat has a connection to the Phantasmoon Games, defeating him presents an excellent opportunity for you to demonstrate the resolve of the Nameless to the whole of Plain Arcadia.
I understand.
As for you, Dad, have any clients commissioned you lately? It'd be best if you left this world for a while.
Oh. Funny thing is, I
take
just
that as
took a
my
drink.
daughter
He's
showing
sleeping.
concern for her dad.
And now I'm putting the gamerships in.
You can take it as a safety advisory from the Astral Express.
Good. Himiko's still keeping her
Also,
distance. I'm so sus of
as
this
she
dude.
has already become a supplicant and joined the Phantasmoon Games, she will have my full support. I'd like her to temporarily keep the Mask of Elation that has been passed down through our family.
What?
Too late for me to raise any objections at this point, right?
I
Sounds
didn't hear what you
good.
said. Oh, I
The
said,
mask stays with the
I just took a sip of water when you did that, and now I'm making my gamerships.
Would you like another drink?
Ah, got it. Next, it's time to show me the way out, isn't it? Oh, I've definitely overstayed my welcome. For most
Yes,
of my
you
life, I
have,
couldn't
indeed.
be there for my daughter. And now that I finally have the chance, she wants me to leave.
Yes, you
In that
useless one.
I'll be on my way.
Good.
Himiko. The Graphia family has a number of records about the Phantasmoon Games, passed down through the generations. Come over to the school library later. I'll give them to you.
I'll be there, Dad. I apologize. My
Now I have to go
father's
again
little
'cause I have
tour seems
stinky
to have
trials
made
tomorrow.
things awkward
Okay,
for
well,
everyone on the Express.
Sneaky, we also realized that Welt is married. And this game is directly connected to Honkai Impact 3rd. Because Welt was like, yeah, I didn't fully understand that until I had kids. And I was like, you have kids? I was like, what the fuck? I don't know who that is, but okay. It's the other... It's the, man that, is on the express with us.
Let's head to the parlor
Like the one
car
that's
and
Himiko's
check in
age.
on Welt and March. Now that my father's gone,
You can
we
see,
can all
like,
relax
in
a
just
bit.
a second, if you want. Just a moment. I want to chat with you. Never mind. Never mind. It won't be just a moment.
Has Mr.
Okay, wait, no, there you
Ryosuke
go.
left?
That's Walt.
Yes. I told him to head home for now.
This is Walt.
After all, what is going on with the Phantasmoon games has nothing to do with him. I'm really sorry, everyone, for bringing my personal family matters onto the Express.
Which means Himiko's not married. Wait, I might need to double check that. Wait. Wait. Wait, no, Himiko died in Honkai Impact 3rd. And people do heavily suspect that, Himiko will die again. How many times has she died in Hoyo's games? Maybe she did really die 15 years ago. What if she died and then someone revived her?
Not at all. Mr.
Possible.
Ryusuke is your family. And that makes him part of our family too.
Nope.
And
Don't
the
want him
most
here.
important thing for family is
He's
to
a
be
weirdo.
together. So he's welcome to drop by anytime.
Madam Pearl sent a message to
Oh,
the
no.
Express just now,
Not Pearl.
inviting our supplicant to a meeting.
Pearl.
She'll have a private car waiting for us.
Let me get something clear. Welt's VA is not bad. It's just different than I'm used to. Because for those of you who don't know, he was recast because a whole drama, but basically strike stuff led to him being recast anyway. And he didn't have a voice for, I think, all of Emphorius, which was probably like a year. And now they just recast him, and now it's just... yeah. Yeah, me?
Yes. The meeting won't be held in
Like-
some stuffy, formal reception room. She would like us to visit and tour the headquarters of a company under her name instead. Himiko, you know about Pearlux Corp, right?
Of course. It's the biggest entertainment conglomerate in plain
I know
Arcadia.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tie these two ends of the blanket. And so then it just stays naturally curled around me.
Entertainment company.
Nice.
That's right. Pearlux Corp is a titan, dominating the entertainment consumer market, including cartoons, comics, games, toys, and the like. They've cornered half the market.
That makes them a monopoly.
So that's where the Pearl in Pearlux comes from. It's a play on her name.
Oh, never mind. It just
Did Pearl
untied
mention
itself.
what she wanted to talk about?
She didn't say much, but she specifically mentioned wanting to discuss the developments regarding the Phantasmoon games, and that she could provide us with a bit of help.
Huh. Do we want her help?
Helping her opponents in the Eonic game? Oh, looks like she realizes we are all in the same boat. Perhaps she has also realized that the Phantasmoon games cannot be artificially manipulated.
We may be able to get a clearer picture of Pearl's intentions after we meet with her.
You're really going to have me meet with her?
Think about it. You've already crossed paths with key figures from numerous factions, and even built rapport with some.
I guess
You're
I already know
already
like
a capable
3
nameless
of
who
the
can more than hold
gemstones
your own.
of the IPC, so
Though she holds a high administrative
that's
position on
another
this
one to
planet,
add to it.
do not forget, she is also one of the 10 Stonehearts. You've already dealt with Aventurine on numerous occasions, so you should have ample experience handling members of the 10 Stonehearts.
And
Hey, don't worry.
Jade.
If things
I
do
think
get
there's another
messy,
one I've met, but I can't
yours
remember.
truly is here to save the day.
Looks like March
Topaz.
wants to visit too.
Right.
I'm
Forgot
just trying
she
to look out
exists.
for her here. Even if things do go sideways, Pearl wouldn't dare get mad at 2 adorable young ladies like us, right?
Pause?
Well then, I'll leave this meeting to you two.
Aren't you coming with us, Himeko?
I'd like to talk with my father. Didn't he say he would hand over the records about the Phantasmoon games from our family history to me?
I guess.
And honestly, isn't this a good chance for you youngsters to handle things independently?
I understand. In that case, she, March, and I will be heading out now.
Oh, score! A private car! So, where are we getting picked up?
You should be familiar with it. It's just under the giant gate next to the At Plaza.
Isn't that where we first met Sparksy? Since we're getting chauffeured there, why not just come straight to us? Ah, perfect! I've been wanting to stop by the comic store to grab a copy of Fluffy Across the Blue.
The At Gate. I forgot why it's called that.
Ah, look! There's a convenience store! Mind if I grab a copy of Fluffy Across the Blue while we're waiting?
Is that the comic based on the Express's adventures? The author sure knows how to tap into what's trending.
The best part is that the author drew all of us as adorable little animals. Totally fits our personas, don't you think?
The author is infringing on our IP.
Unfortunately, according to the intellectual property protection laws governing the pan-cosmic trade system, using real-life experiences as creative material doesn't infringe on anyone's rights.
Dang! There goes my payday.
That's what I'm saying.
In fact, it was recently announced that the Fluffy is getting an animated adaptation, and the copyright for it is currently held
Who's
by
the
Perlux
Fluffy?
Corp.
It's a super memorable comic. No way can I miss getting a copy while I'm here. I promise I won't be long. A couple of minutes, tops.
Looks like we got here on the early side. Since coming to this world, I still have...
All right.
Might as well take a look around then.
Absolutely insane. Did you see the post I shared?
No, I didn't.
Have you read the new chapter of Fluffy Across the Blue?
I will challenge you to a
Time
duel.
passes so.
It's time to duel.
What happened in the newest issue?
What did my grandma just send me? Oh, Grandma Eve is wholesome. When you shine, do you remind others that they can shine too? How cute, Grandma Eve. This is some chill music. I like it.
Even faint sparks can converge into a bright river of stars.
Hello there. Would you like to learn more about the Research Society of Happy Smiles?
No, I wouldn't.
So,
Is the weight
not
of
this
work and
dude.
stress in your life crushing you? Check out the Research Society of Happy Smiles.
this free?
Rest assured, the only thing joining our Research Society will cost you is a bit of your precious time. We've set up a venue near Dovebrook, where we offer free psychological counseling and living assistance to all visitors. All our services are provided free of charge.
How kind.
I had a friend who passed away, and he'd mentioned you before.
What is bro
He told me
trying to
that
do?
if I ever ran into trouble, the kind people at the Research Society would help me.
Your friend passed away? How terribly sad. But the words he left you have illuminated your path in life.
He told
How
me that
terribly
if I joined
sad.
the Research Society of Happy Smiles, I could get rid of my suffering forever and be eternally happy. Is that true?
Of course it's true. Just look at the society we live in. Everyone's suspicious and dismissive of one another, and willing to take dangerous risks just for a little pleasure, for a thrill. Did you hear about how a
I mean, if it's
student
that
of
kind
our
of
crappy academy was trying to spread a mimetic virus through the internet? And over in Dovebrook, gang violence erupted and left a pile of corpses in its wake.
Oh no!
Oh, may the Master of Elations save us all.
Why does he seem so happy
The
when
Research
talking about
Society was
tragic
founded with the sole
things?
purpose of healing humanity's incurable inner pain. Following Aha's creed, we aim to spread laughter across the mortal coil and eliminate all suffering.
So this recruiter also some cyber. What's going on?
Exactly what it says. As an eraser wipes away the doodles of a pencil, so too shall the pain be wiped away.
But what are you
Have
also
either of you heard
destroying?
about the
The
tragedy
paper.
of the blood-stained games?
Yes. Don't mansplain to me, please.
Why, of course you have. You're the astronaut.
Oh,
There was
you
an
know me.
awful accident during the last Phantom Moon Games.
Yes.
And many to escape their suffering. It's
Yes.
now been well over a decade, and the Research Society continues to help more and more people emerge from the darkness in their lives and step into a brighter, happier future. Come to think of it, it would be most
You know when
wonderful
you
if a
meet someone in real
distinguished
life
person
and they're
like
just
yourself
too
were also
happy and you're
interested in
like,
our Research
you're too
Society.
happy.
Should you find
You're like,
yourself
I
with a
don't
moment
like
to
you.
spare,
You're
please
too
come and
happy.
visit our
Like,
Mutual
you're
Aid
really
Society.
suspicious because you're too happy. No one's that happy.
Well, if it isn't the Astral Express's superstar.
It's like when you go into like a restaurant or a store
like we
and they're
really
like,
were bound to
"Hi,
run
how
into
are you
each other."
doing?" And you're like, "Bro, don't pretend you're happy. I know you don't want to be here right now." Like, it's the fakest stuff ever. Like, they're like, "How are you doing?" You know, they're acting all kind, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, like, so fake." Oh, Detective Passerby.
I'm here to do my job. Problem is, you've gone and messed up my investigation.
Womp womp.
The Research Society of Happy Smiles. You think they're just some random charity outfit? You must have heard about the Sinuish Syndicate killings in Dovebrook, right? The lead I'm following might be connected to this Research Society of Happy Smiles. But I'll stop there. Not like you're going to pay for my intel and none of this.
Someone I knew died in that incident. Oh, I mean, I do know. I'm not friends with them, but...
Based on your social circle,
Oh, in that incident. I
you
thought you
would be
meant the
talking about the
Phantom Moon
poor
Games.
IPC sap. who was
I forgot he
probably
got
either,
killed.
huh?
Every time I'm reminded
Planning
that...
to avenge him?
No. Scott? Good old Scott Cawthon. Just kidding. No, I'm kind of happy he's dead. He was annoying. We got here, I saw him, I was like, oh no.
Oh. So your next miracle will be executing the Herald of Death. Can't say I'm surprised.
First we're executing
Murderer
a
is the
streamer,
herald of
and now
death.
we're
He's
executing
dangerous.
a criminal.
Oh, thanks for your concern. Oh, even so. It's my duty to solve the case. Doesn't matter if nobody pays me. I'll still find the killer.
I would have blamed
Exact justice
That's what
sought.
I was saying earlier, Cyber. I literally said, I was like, it might be Blade.
Because one of the victims happened to be someone I was on fairly good terms with. Fool. Revenge killings, turf wars. Wouldn't be unusual for gang members to die like that, but dying at the hands of some psycho who kills for kicks? That I can't accept. No matter where you are in the cosmos, which era, regardless of how civilization
things
evolves,
never change.
some rules will just never change. Like an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Blade copying the Myth Killer.
Hey.
I can find out the name for you. Herald of Death.
Guess which lucky girl just managed to snag the last copy and...
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ashvale, the famous detective. You could say your friend and I are acquainted through past clashes.
I don't know this guy.
Oh. My. Celebrities truly are heartless.
First time I've ever heard anyone introduce themselves as a famous detective. Mr. Ashvale? Why are you staring at me? Is there something weird on my face?
Young lady, you're holding a
Well, give it to you! This was the last copy in the store, you know.
Oh, I see. Of course. I'm not asking you to give it away for free. I'll pay for it. The retail price is...
Why does he
300
want it?
credits. I can pay you... 10 times sticker price. 3,000 credits. What do you say?
Hey, mister, this isn't about the money.
Thank you much.
Because it was the last one on the shelves. True. The last item in stock is like the final slice of cake on the plate. The last prey animal on the planet.
Wonder if Ashvale sends
30,000
Evernight.
credits. How about that? That's
Hey.
my final offer. I'm not exactly
Doubt
rolling
it.
in money here.
30,000.
Truth is, I'm actually buying it for that foolish friend of mine. Hey, the one who died. Today is his farewell ceremony. I thought I'd buy him his favorite comic to pay my respects. He'd always be rambling on about some raccoon with a baseball bat. And how the journey of the express would never end, that kind of stuff.
I feel like he's lying.
So many times, it felt like my ears were gonna fall off.
I think he was really just seeing the comic.
After all that fuss, I
That's what
completely
it was like,
missed
oh.
the chance to buy it. Every store around here is sold out.
Or maybe he's trying to buy it to investigate
that's
March
enough.
specifically because
My
March.
poor little heart can't handle...
Oh, thank you very much for the comic, young lady. Here's the 30,000 credits. Ooh, as promised. I heard you're the real-life inspirations for the character.
Unbelievable.
March is really short.
Thank you both.
So am I. How tall is
If
March?
Kostad could see this from where he is now, I'm sure he'd be smiling down on us. As a token of my gratitude, I'd like to give you a friendly word of caution.
No,
little girl.
this can't be.
I know you plan to target
No,
the
this
Herald of
can't be.
Death and cement your heroic
No.
image.
No.
However,
No,
all
this
eyes
can't
will be on
be.
you during the Phantom Moon Games.
Okay, this is calculated
Such a
from
public
an ad
stage.
chart. that matches the
discretion would be
blender
wise.
scaling, but still, no.
Because when the masses
This
see
can't be.
your magnificent miracles and wield your extraordinary power,
No, there's
fear
no way.
and jealousy could turn their wish power into wish you ill power at the drop of a hat.
She can't be 5'6".
Forgive the
There's no
expression,
way.
but you get what I mean. So, whatever plans you might have for this Herald of Death, why not leave the whole messy affair of revenge to someone who couldn't care less about winning or losing? Like me. Just like this comic.
I'm not gonna lie,
dead
I was not
set
paying attention. I was too scarred by the fact that that person calculated March 7th height as 5'6", and I was like, she cannot be as tall as me. That's impossible, inconceivable. Blah 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 blah.
I'm getting him.
Is he an acquaintance of yours?
He's just some weird detective who was passing by.
It's nearly time for Perlux Corp to pick us up. We should get going.
I'm not gonna get used to Welt's voice. That's funny.
Well, we're here.
It's
So
not dude.
we're
This is the time we agreed on.
This dude is right
Greetings,
here.
crew of the Astral Express. It is my honor to escort you on your visit to headquarters.
Mechatron?
I am guard number 100086, created by Perlux Corp, a security specialist from the business division. My designated human name is Faerun, said to derive from an ancient language meaning iron. It's a pleasure to be of service.
Yeah, the Gundam mech. How long have you been waiting?
Please, do not concern yourselves with such things. My sole duty today is to ensure everyone reaches Perlux headquarters safely and happily.
Seems like a chill dude.
So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
According to the instructions given to me by Madame Pearl's secretary, there is still one more guest I need to pick up.
Well, now, how did I not see this coming? Looks like we're going the same way after all.
It's you again.
Hey, Mechatron, what's the plan? Do we hop into your cockpit, or are you gonna give us all a piggyback while you fly over?
Your ride is
Kinda
ready.
can hop in my
Please,
cockpit.
take your seats, everyone.
Ooh. Yo. Bad and bougie. We're gonna go Tokyo drifting in this
Whoa.
boy.
Now that's what I call a custom paint job.
Your ride isn't your run-of-the-mill business car, but a customized, made-to-order vehicle used especially for receiving guests.
Sorry. This might come across as a bit insensitive, but I have to ask. Can Faerun actually fit in the driver's seat?
How are you gonna drive it?
Of course not. I'll be driving and monitoring this vehicle remotely. Please, take your seats.
Doesn't look like it could seat 4 people, but you know, who am I to question? Mecha Pom Pom. Haven't reached this part yet, but at least I can skip the dialogue. I forgot Welt loved.
That is astonishing.
I forgot how Welt loves this.
Wow, that's one massive robot.
So you don't get to drive it? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Would have made for a fun
to the
minigame.
headquarters of the Perlux Corp.
Back when Himeko said this was an entertainment company, I knew their headquarters wouldn't be some ordinary old office building. But this is way too much. That giant robot statue?
How did
This place is
Fire arrive?
totally like some supersized mecha
He flew.
hangar.
Ha ha! You're absolutely
Probably.
right. In accordance with the vision of our founder, our lobby was intentionally constructed, as you see it now, to realize dreams that far exceed what consumers imagine has always been
Sam.
Lux Corp's core design philosophy.
I freaking
And
love
we have
Sam.
never strayed from it. If any of you are familiar with our company's works, you may recognize this as
Welt.
Mechatron Warrior Series at Daybreak Squadron's base of operations.
He's a fanboy.
Looks like Mr. Yang here is quite a fan of our company's animated works. Now, Madame Pearl would like to invite everyone from the Astral Express to take a tour before your official meeting begins. She has arranged for a member of our staff to
Mechatron reminds me
accompany
of
you.
Gundam Mechs.
So please,
And
wait
that's
here
the
a moment.
statue of Sam.
I understand, Mr. Faerun. Thank you for escorting us all this way.
Well then, I'll take my leave. This way, detective.
Oh, is he not? Okay.
See you around, everyone.
Oh, really? Pearl wants us to look around here before the meeting? That seems kinda weird.
Of course, Welt knows he literally got convinced.
Could it
by
be
Madame
related
Pearl
to
for
her
some
proposed
No, I know.
collaboration?
It was
Perhaps
limited
this
though.
is her way of introducing her other identity.
It's all good as
I
long
think
as we
this is
get a
her
chance to look
basically
around.
saying, I'm not
That
with the
works for me.
IPC when making this
Why
deal
don't we
with you.
explore
I'm
while we
with,
wait for our new guy?
like, this is a personal interest.
Mr. Yang, over
Watch
here,
it be
quick,
Scott.
come on.
Watch it be Scott.
Looks like March's inner explorer has been awakened again. Let's not wander too far this time, shall we?
Mr. Yang, isn't this your favorite giant robot?
Engine of creation.
There's no way that's an engine of creation.
I saw it. Please, just keep it down. We're here as their guests. We should be careful about what sort of impression we leave. Looking more closely,
I would
it
have loved
appears
to hear
many of this Mechatron's
Welt's old
components were
VA
never
talk about
installed.
this.
Oh, what a shame. I was hoping to see it finished, to see the completed Mechatron. Imagine how it would look in motion. What a glorious sight that would be.
Really? In that case, Mr. Yang, let's hear it. Which one's stronger? This giant robot, or that Arahato you designed back when you were an animator?
Seeing as we're on someone else's property, comparing robots from different works would be most disrespectful to
I'm not okay with Welt's
the
voice.
creators themselves.
I liked the old one, but I'm hanging on to the hope that it's just because it's different that I don't like it.
Yeah, like how Cosmicon Collective players are always obsessed with power scaling all the characters.
Arahato is an animation all about robots, while Daybreak Squadron is a live-action hero drama. The two really cannot be compared.
Oh, what a
In the last patch, he was just dead silent.
textbook mature
In the
answer.
last few patches, he was dead
My
silent.
days of being a hot-headed young
He
man
was
are well
silent
behind
for
me,
all
so
of
please,
Euphorius.
cut this mature old man some slack, would you? We don't usually come to a place this cool. So why don't the three of us take a photo under this massive Mechatron?
Now we're talking. Let me set the self-timer, so we can all get in the shot together.
I actually thought I did a good impression of Welt's old VA. Booyah.
Oh, standing below a huge Mechatron like this is just incredible.
Take a picture with that huge,
Looks
awesome
like Mr.
robot.
Yang's still young at heart after all.
Who the freak are you?
Where did this extra person in the photo come from?
Ghost? But it's daytime, and there's way too many people here anyway.
He's cool. Ghastly.
Who are you?
I'm your guide.
Wow, this truly is a magnificent place.
I know.
It's nothing like how it looks on the news. Being able to see it up close feels almost surreal.
Yo, you good?
Am I too close? Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm not great with personal space.
Yeah, keep the compliments coming.
Sorry. It's impossible not to stare at a face this amazing. You'll forgive me, right? Oh, right. I forgot to show you my ID. Right,
Nihilux.
here we are. I'm Nihilux, and I work at Perlex Corp's Imogenesis Technology Department. I'm a P-30 agent who works for the IPC.
How high up with the corporal ladders? P-30.
Just a slightly higher ranking workhorse, that's all. Not on the same level as those big shots from the Strategic Investment Department who you folks usually deal with.
So, what brings you here?
Playable? No, I don't.
Madam Pearl sent me to the lobby
I
to
doubt
pick
it.
you up. All of you are famous
Possible, but I
super
doubt it.
cosmic level heroes whose faces have been all over the news more times than I can count. So of course I recognized you right away and just couldn't help rushing over here to snap a selfie with you. Hope you don't mind.
I see. Well, then, hello, Miss Nihilux.
Welt's a little too giddy for me.
Hello everyone. Starting
I think that's
now,
my issue.
I'll
I
be
think
your
he needs to
tour
be a little
guide,
less
taking
giddy.
you on a comprehensive and in-depth tour to every single must-visit place in this building. From the Mechatron Imogenesis that managed to pique Mr. Yang's interest, to Miss March's favorite fluffy across the blue merchandise, I'll reveal all the secrets behind our hottest products.
Oh, seriously? I can't wait!
Of course I'm being serious. If there's anything you want to see, learn about, or even get your hands on along the way, anything at all,
Firefly,
just let me know.
my wife. Welt's
Why
new
don't we
van
head to
reminds
the
me of
gift
just
shop
some gamer
first?
YouTuber.
I'll get you all some souvenirs.
The gift shop.
Hang on a sec.
The officially licensed fluffy across the blue
Wait,
alloy king
it's an
pom-pom is
enemy.
here. Now available for pre-order.
Wait, it's an enemy.
There's a saying that goes, dreams of wealth, the heart of a hero, and countless efforts all lead to Perlex Corp. Whether you're a kid or an adult, everyone has their own sweet dreams.
Just
Becoming
like
a hero who saves the
adult
world from evil
scalping
forces.
Pokemon
Merging with
cards.
a giant Mechatron to unleash awesome ultimate moves. Yeah! Perlex Corp sells these dreams and makes a killing off of them. If I could have everyone's attention, you can buy models of Perlex Corp's Mechatrons in this area. Among them is the best-selling Daybreak Squadron series.
Wow, look at this. It's so intricate. No wonder Mr. Yang's got Mechatrons on the brain.
Yeah, no, this is definitely a reference to Gundam.
I very much envy the kids here in Plain Arcadia. Back in my day, robot toys were still quite the luxury.
Seeing all your eyes light up like that reminded me that I, too, was once young. Back then, there was a stretch when I was so broke that I'd spend ages debating whether to buy a carton of milk from the convenience store.
Everything about
I
Mechatron is
kept
a
telling
reference to
myself
Gundam. I
that
hesitate
had
to believe
work
that.
hard so I could get
but-
rich someday.
So, Did you manage to get rich?
Nope.
After years of hard work and hustling,
Wait, what's
at the
that
very
quote?
least, I'm no longer young.
Wait, what's that quote? I used to be broke and young, and now I'm just broke, I think. Wait. Yes. Who said, when I was young, I was poor, but after years of hard work, I am no longer young. Is that a quote or is that just a joke? It just reminds me of that though. You're both young and beautiful. Riz
Oh,
chat.
aren't you the sweetest? But I do have my secret to staying
I'll
young.
pull for my looks if she's good.
That is, lying about your actual
It'll be
age.
interesting to see if she's
Keep that
playable.
in mind, just in case. Now, back to the grind. I wouldn't call it striking it rich, but I'm pretty close
I'm
to
not gonna
making a
lie, no
sweet
one in
little profit.
playing Arcadia has piqued my interest.
Oh, don't keep us in suspense, Miss
Like, at all.
Nihilux. Just spill the beans. Pretty please.
Okay.
You might not believe
That's
this,
not true.
but I have some friends who
Bunny
are trying
Girl
to
is kinda
create
cute,
a decentralized
but that's
digital
the only
currency
person has
to
been like,
fight
"Oh,
against
maybe."
the IPC's credit system.
Are these people from Punk Lord?
That's right. These people are from the Nomadic Miners faction. They've discovered a way to hijack Noose's computing power for mining and are digging up a limited supply of learned coins. And I have gone all in with everything I got on this project.
Bitcoin?
I feel like this is a very risky way of doing things.
Life's full of ups and downs, right? The higher the risk, the bigger the reward.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Perlux Corp. To ensure your safety and comfort, please avoid running.
Someone say Bitcoin? Yeah, she was like, I invested in this thing that they're borrowing Noose's computing power so they can mine a coin, and I was like, so I can fight you.
Does that hurt?
Light damage! Light damage! Hit light
Easy dubs.
The human body is beautiful in its fragility.
Ladies and gentlemen, to Perlux Corp. The Mechatron production line can be hazardous. For your
Hey, wait. This isn't right. Isn't this Pom Pom?
Oh,
Bursting statue.
Oh, that's some really fine craftsmanship.
Don't worry about it.
This is a toy model of Alloy King Pom Pom, which hasn't been officially released to the market yet. But just you wait. You'll see even cooler toys coming up later.
Are you sure there's no copyright issue with this thing?
Actually, this is Pom Pom from Fluffy Across the Blue, which is totally unrelated to the Pom Pom from Astral Express.
Oh, really?
You got that right. Intellectual property is one of the most complicated things in the world.
With the best legal team in the universe at our service, I'm sure all copyright issues will be a breeze. Unless the IPC wants them to be an issue. Speaking of souvenirs for the Express, I bet nothing could be more perfect than this toy. I have a small favor to ask.
I guess that one wasn't
Would you
voiced.
mind taking a photo with me by that headless Mechatron statue over there? And maybe signing the photo too. I'd love to leave it as a memento for the staff at Perlux Corp. How's that sound?
Pom
If
Pom
you're
get a
willing,
figurine
I
before
can pull a
Himiko or
few
Welter's
strings
nowhere?
and use my
Mark or
access
Bonhunter,
privileges
Black
to give you
Swan?
all the gold-plated
Well, I mean,
prototypes
Black
we
Swan
yet to be
left,
released. King Pom Pom,
so...
Alloy Armor 999, the only one in the entire universe.
Because he's the mascot, I guess. Maybe we do have a figurine, I don't know.
A one-of-a-kind souvenir in the entire universe? Our conductor will definitely love it. It's all up to you.
Come on, let's go.
Crush mediocrity.
Interesting.
Man and Mechatron in perfect harmony.
I'm ready.
Banger.
I love this one so much. I suddenly have this selfish urge to keep it all to myself.
And don't forget about that exclusive gift you promised.
You bet. In fact, I'll throw in a normal edition for each one of you as hush money. Come on, let's head to checkout.
You watch Daybreak Squadron 2? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Pearl.
How are you doing? It's my pleasure to serve you.
I'd like to present each of our 3 distinguished guests from the Astral Express with an Alloy King Pom Pom toy model as a gift.
Sure, you got it. For the gift expense record, could you please provide your employee ID?
Please charge these expenses to this employee ID.
Huh. This is Madame Pearl's ID number.
Pearls. We were doing it on
After all,
Pearl's
you
credit.
are esteemed guests invited by Madame Pearl herself. It would only be fitting for the gifts to be presented in her name.
I see. Please wait a moment. Your Alloy King Pom Pom is all packed up.
Yippee.
Would you like to take it with you, or shall we use our delivery service?
Since we still have the tour to go through, please just have it delivered to the Astral Express.
No problem. Hope you enjoy your visit here.
Now that the gifts are done, I'll take you to the Mechatron
We
Design
really,
Lab.
really need... You know how we have these little pets? Like, I've got
This
this
is the
little
part I've been
ding-dong.
looking forward to the most.
He sounds like such a nerd. We have these little dudes. I want one of them, but I want a warp trotter. They really need to make a warp trotter. Have they? Maybe they have and I missed it. No, they haven't. I have all of them. They really ought to do that. I don't know how they haven't yet.
Welcome,
Like, make a
ladies
mini
and
trotter,
gentlemen,
please.
to Pearlux Court. All Mechatron units displayed.
Ah, you're the...
Yes, I'm I'm
No
them.
way, you're
I'm him.
Miss Raccoon. No, that's not right. You're
Current banners, I believe, are
from the
Ashvale
Astral Express.
and
Wow. And is Miss March Bunny herself here too?
I'll check after this.
Hi. I actually prefer to be called by my real name, March 7th. This is Mr. Yang.
How lucky to meet 3 members of the Express crew at once. I'm a huge fan of you all, especially my senior. I haven't missed a single episode of Fluffy.
How could this guy say he likes you more than me to my face?
I'm just built different.
Good thing I'm not that petty.
Don't worry, March. It's hard to tell if people in this world love the real Express crew or just the cute animal crew from the Fluffy.
I don't just follow the Fluffy series. I've been keeping tabs on all your adventures in Bellabog.
How does he know about
Ciento,
Amphorius?
Penacony, and Amphorius. Though, It's such a shame there's so little video footage of the Emporian War online.
Okay, I was gonna be like, how do you know? You shouldn't know anything about that war.
Oh, right. I just rewatched the scene where the Trailblazer embarked. Oh, right. I have a precious trash can in my collection at home. If I'd have known I'd meet my senior today.
Is this what you guys are gonna be like? Yeah, y'all are gonna be like this when you meet me at Anime Expo.
Could I ask for your autograph? If that's okay with you. Just sign my clothes, please.
Okay.
I'm never gonna watch this ever again.
Oh, you're acting exactly like me from 10 minutes ago, kid. Don't worry, she won't fly away just yet. As for you, you've been chattering away non-stop. How about giving us a proper introduction so that your idol gets to know you better?
Sorry.
I'm the
I got
trash
way too
man.
excited.
I eat trash and then I throw it all over the place.
I'm Warrior Cinderborn from Daybreak Squadron. And my real name... Well, if you're not in a hurry, would you mind chatting with me for a...
No.
Sorry for taking up your precious time with all this chit-chat. If the crew hasn't visited the combat testing area yet, I'd like to volunteer myself. Well, of course I know your bat could send us off flying
Actually,
with
yes.
a single hit.
I do
This
want to
time,
beat your ass.
We'd like to invite you to experience synchronized Mechatron combat.
Sorry, I hit the mic while cracking my knuckles, threatening this petty child.
The hero of the Astral Express gracing us with guidance and leaving some data would surely make the staff.
Oh, what perfect timing!
That's the way to fame.
Honestly, that's my weakness. I can't allow myself to let adorable kids down.
I'm gonna say this, but I actually am not a huge fan of the Trailblazers like
Everyone take
appearance.
part in the assembly process for the Mechatron in the control room. Then, using this Mechatron as a template, we'll build a smaller unit for her so she can try out the combat test program. So, follow me, everyone.
How can I help you? Meow.
I'm sorry? How can I help you? What now? I actually somewhat agree with your good friend. Not like flat, but I do agree that it's not the most... How do I put this? Oh, I forgot it rotates. Oh, it's fine. Every service the is true. But the right when no one hurts, each moment is passing.
Like what you see? Me too.
This is Perlux Corp's Mechatron Imagenesis Design Lab. 15 years ago, the first Mechatrons of Plain Arcadia were born here, and they immediately gained widespread social influence upon their debut. Today, Mechatrons have become the most common and iconic symbol throughout the streets. You could say that Mechatrons are the first and currently only Imagine that can be mass-produced on assembly lines.
Imaginae, such as Mechatrons, which can be produced and discontinued at will, are the perfect residents for Plain Arcadia, and perhaps the perfect IPC employees too. In some people's eyes, being able to create an infinite army of Mechatrons would be even better.
Probably only come back to Honkai Star Rail for Silverwolf.
Say, dear guests, do you know what the first step is to creating an Imaginae in Plain Arcadia?
Drawing?
As expected of the Nameless, you're quite knowledgeable about the customs and culture of the world you've set foot in. Drawing the physical form means humans using brushes to give shape to fictional beings, which was originally the domain of professional artists. But here, collective creation and standardized Mechatron blueprints have replaced traditional artwork, improving standardized workflow efficiency and reducing wish power resource waste. In short, this is the industrial revolution everyone's been chasing.
Oh, to think that even Imogenesis, a skill as magical as this, could be industrialized. I'm suddenly—
That's nothing. Our company aims to create 2 billion Mechatrons for social production and public services before Arcadian calendar 2030.
I don't know which current Arcadian calendar
combat
it is.
Mechatrons like the Daybreak Squadron.
That's a staggering number. But can the wish power of the people here really sustain so many Imaginae?
That's why Perlux Corp keeps churning out animations and hero shows one after another. In other places, these are just entertainment. But here, they're legit breeding grounds for spiritual energy. All of this shall serve Madame Pearl's grand goals and ideals. All right, back to square one. First step, let's go print the Mechatron structure blueprint.
Okie dokie.
Please adjust the Mechatron design parameters according to your needs. Mechatron assembly blueprint updated. Processing.
We're going custom.
Printing.
While waiting for the blueprint it suddenly hits you. This is just a trial project.
Could it be that no matter how much I adjust it, the final printout always comes out exactly the same?
Your suspicion makes sense. But please answer my question first. Which do you prefer? The sense of achievement that comes from hard work?
Both.
You got that right. The fully automated Imogenesis blueprint design system perfectly matches your needs. You can meticulously adjust every parameter, or just hit one button to skip it all, and the automated system will always produce results that meet the standards. Amazing, right? Just like how the inventors on planet Scrulum used to ask themselves, if all their inventions were already pre-recorded in the Supreme Punch Tape, what's the point of inventing in the first place?
Yeah, this is gonna need to be...
Please retrieve your blueprint.
What you just said is the answer. It's not about the results of creation, but the elation we experience in the process.
We are not gonna finish today. I just looked up at how long the quest is. No. No, we don't have time today.
Oh, hello. But please, show me your Mechatron assembly blueprint. No problem. The blueprint has been recorded. The Mechatron parts are ready to go. Hope you enjoy the experience.
No. March and I will just watch you play from the side.
Now then, please follow my
Why are they
guidance to
doing all this
complete
with
the
me?
Mechatron assembly. This experience mainly involves assembling 3 parts: the arm, the shoulder armor, and the Daybreak blade on the back of the Mechatron. Go for it, little raccoon! Assemble the
All right, everyone, I'm heading out.
What is going on, bro? It truly is a fever dream. Okay, this is how we're doing this? couldn't have. Okay. Okay, that's kind of cool.
The first step of assembly is to remove each part from the frame, one by one. Nippers, hobby knife, sandpaper, sanding stick. Perlux doesn't provide any of these. But don't worry, the explosive device will solve all your problems. Just step on it, bravely.
Bruh. Oh, I know how to do this. There we go.
It may look brutal, but it leaves no burrs. And that's the magic that we at Perlux Corp are so proud of.
Oh, what? I was stuck. Oh, I think I was clinging the wall. Okay, I can't get to him right now. Cool. I was just trying to get the coins, but okay. What does this dude want me to step on? It's kind of weird. Oh, I will not stop at any thing to be able to break the
Please
game.
activate the mechanical maintenance arm and align it with the shoulder joint base to connect the arm.
But this is the big one.
Good.
Like, we're
done
constructing
with
a
the
big
arm
one.
for now. Next, activate the mobile maintenance rack and adjust the mech armor to the shoulder armor panel position.
Freak. What is going on, bro? Oh, I can't hop on its head.
Just like before, the first step is to remove the parts from the frame. Artificial gravity field adjusting. Please exercise caution.
Oh, I guess I'd have to press. Oh, poo.
Activate the thruster and push the shoulder armor towards the unit interface.
Did that also get the other one? This is kind of trippy. Huh? I got it. Probably not how you're supposed to get it, but I got it. Do I have to go all the way back? That's so annoying. I'm holding D right now when it's going the other direction. Weird. Oh. I guess that's how you're supposed to get it. It's fine, I did it the evil way.
Absolutely beautiful. This giant Mechatron is truly the soul of Perlux Corp. Now, for the final part. Please install the Daybreak blade on its back. Aim at the mounting point on the back, and fire! Awaken! Daybreak blade!
Okay.
Mission accomplished. The colossal Mechatron you built with your own hands will now stand proudly in the center of this hall. The great hero of the Astral Express has graced this place, left behind a blueprint, and even contributed their own inspiration to the completion of the Mechatron statue. What outstanding promotional material this is for the marketing department.
Oh great, I was simply marketing material. You know, I could see this coming. Dang it, I couldn't get crushed by it. Would have been funny.
A new hero is born right here. Step forth, Miss Little Raccoon, and become the guardian of Plain Arcadia.
Huh? What's all this about?
Powerful wish power supply entity detected. Initiating link.
Is this gonna be our new element?
Mechatron synchronization rate 15%.
Assembly complete. Could the next step be?
That's right. With the completion of the Mechatron assembly, it's time for some heart-pounding combat.
Mechatron synchronization rate 39%. 42%.
Is this the
Your
same
little
as Welt's
fanboy
VA?
Cinderborn is eagerly awaiting some pointers from you. While we can't power up this big guy, I've printed a small unit. Now it's time to show you how a Mechatron fights.
Okay.
I merged with the Mechatron? Where am I now?
Please let us actually fight and not just do a
Combat
regular
testing
combat.
sandbox. Look, those dazzling colors are like an express train traversing through the
Okay,
stars.
so anything I press is the same action.
Enhanced full body armor, a steadfast shield for the what a powerful strike. That's our hero, Little Raccoon. This strike carries the hopes of all citizens. Hi-ya! What? Our hero got blocked by an illegal building. City, what are you doing? No choice left. Smash it to pieces, hero! Just focus on dealing with the city's crisis and let Madame Pearl worry about the compensation. Duo Mention City has made it through the worst of it. Hero, now it's your call. Do we press on?
Funny that the best way to move is actually
The
this.
monsters that were hiding here seem to have been reduced to nothing.
Could it be the one and only trailblazer of the Astral Express walking towards us?
This is Daybreak Squadron's Mechatron. Pretty cool, huh?
Although the giant shadow crisis in Duomension City has been
That sounds
dispelled,
like,
the real battle for you and the Daybreak Squadron is only just beginning.
Pretty cool, huh?
As the old and new generations of
Sounds like the
superheroes,
kid versions
you
of
will
like
face
Goku
off
and
here
them.
to determine the victor!
Forged by raging fire, burn away the darkness, the star that sets the world ablaze! Blaze Weaver!
It's literally Power
Fly through the
Rangers.
skies! Flames of lightning! From the blue heavens descend! Azurling! Ka!
Shatters the eternal night. Light blazing bright. The radiant bow of hope. Dawn Lance!
Cut through despair. Unyielding blade of steel.
Wait, there's a fourth one?
Edge that never fades. Cinderborn.
Darkness wanes, and dawn awakens! The Daybreak Squadron arises!
That's cool. So cringe. What's going on?
This is an official challenge from the Daybreak Squadron, great hero of the Astral Express. If we defeat you, we hope you'll accept our invitation to become the honorary Phantom 5th member of the Daybreak Squadron and help us safeguard
Shoot,
the
guess we
peace
gotta lose
of
now.
Planet Arcadia.
Honorary. It's an honorary position.
Hey, Gray, didn't you have something to tell your hero? Now's your perfect chance.
My friend, you know what? Every time I... So I'll give it my all from now on. Please don't hold back.
Speed him up.
Now then, let's settle this on the horizon where the Ventus Moon rises!
Aww.
Let the two of us see what you
Oh
make
wait.
of.
Wait.
Come on! One and only Trailblazer! Come slow!
What are we doing? Deals physical damage and gains 1 stack of Daybreak. Endures Daybreak Temperance, causing all enemies to immediately take action.
Hell, bring judgment!
Out of my way!
Where are you hiding?
Don't bring the truck!
Time to build. As expected of the Astral Express hero. Oh, so powerful! Okay, kill him!
I don't quite know what's going on here.
Boss, Gray, I'll leave the rest to you.
The honor is mine to cross blades with you.
As heroes, we'll never back down!
For happiness!
Face your struggle!
Teach me your ways!
So damages both of them.
For justice!
They share HP? Looks like it.
It doesn't hurt. Interesting. This strike contains all my respect. Bring it on!
What? Even the invincible little raccoon is reaching her limit? Listen, those are the people's wishes. Power converging as one. That is
What is this fever dream, bro?
possibility.
Everyone's wishes. I perceive them all.
No, I don't think I will.
Surrender!
Oh, I can't die. Fine.
Trailblaze Infinity!
Oh, shoot. Oh, dang, this is cool. Okay, that was kind of sick. That was kind of sick.
You really got into character. That was some great acting.
Huh? Were we just fighting in a film studio?
Don't tell me you actually thought you were fighting them in a real... It doesn't matter if it was a real fight or a fake one.
Meh, just so-so.
Anyway, I'll just take it as a default 5-star review.
I wanted to see their reaction.
How could you just automatically give it a positive rating? Looks like the Daybreak Squadron is waiting for you. You gave them quite a combat.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
As expected of my senior, that was awesome! My life is now complete.
Before joining Daybreak Squadron, Gray had always been your fan.
That kid knows every story about the Astral Express like the back of his hand. And he's always looked up to you as his role model. Even as his leader, I'm nowhere near as important to him as you are. Huh, what an amazing battle! Well, more than beating you, we were hoping Gray would leave a lasting impression on you.
What is going
After
on?
all, being remembered by their idol is the highest form of praise for a fan, isn't it?
Oh, you bet. Besides my senior. My teammates in the Daybreak Squadron are the ones I trust the most.
It's a shame, though. If she really could become the best member of our team, our recognition would rise even further. After all, many people still think we're just playing hero.
That's only because we haven't done anything truly heroic yet.
Don't worry. Given the state of Dual-Dimension City, a mind-blowing crisis is bound to happen sooner or later. And that's when we'll get our chance to shine! Yeah, just yesterday, I rescued 5 people from a gas explosion. Hope they recover soon. and spread the word about how awesome Daybreak Squadron is!
There you go again, casually saying the strangest things. Like the Astral Express. We don't need to act to prove something so long as we stay true to our own path. Sooner or later, Daybreak Squadron will be recognized by everyone.
Silly you. Is the Astral Express all you ever think about? Why don't you just go join the Express as one of the Nameless?
Come on. Don't make fun of me. I'm still just a
Anyone who perseveres in their own life is a hero indeed.
What is going on, bro?
Thanks for your guidance, Trailblazer.
How did we
And
get
lastly,
here?
I wonder if you could take a picture with the rest of us.
Trailblazer, please, take a photo together with...
Oh, my senior's so close to me.
3.
Darkness waits, and dawn awakens!
Did he just disappear?
Time's about up. We should meet with Madame Pearl now.
Okay, back to the actual story.
Want to say
No.
goodbye?
No, I don't. I'm good. No, I don't want to.
Blue, yellow! You guys were amazing back there! If we record this for promo material, we'll definitely get a ton of new followers! If only we could...
What are you talking about? There's no way we could have beat...
Well, it's not entirely impossible, I'd say. Ever since I converted, I feel like both my
Converted?
mind and body have become so much lighter.
What?
Gray, you really should join us and do this.
Gray, being a masked hero means facing all kinds of dangers. You Oh, looks like your idol's here to see you.
Senior?
I don't understand.
Me? I'm fine. Totally fine. It was no surprise that you took us down without breaking a sweat. It's me. I'm just too weak. I'm always hesitant, whether in combat or dealing with life. Even though I know I can never become an amazing hero like you.
What?
I've always been trying
How did
my
this
best
happen?
to get closer to being like you. It's a bit embarrassing to admit, but no one ever taught me the principles of how to live and behave growing up. I dropped out of high school pretty early and started hanging out with street gangs. Every time I threw a punch to intimidate someone, I thought I was being a hero. But when I saw how scared those people were, I had this nagging feeling that maybe I was doing something wrong. Later, when I read about the Astral Express story online and learned about your legendary deeds, I finally understood what it meant to be a true hero.
Oh, I have a suspicion on which
Looking back,
organization he
how
was
I too
previously.
had a chance to become a hero like you. Together, with my brothers and sisters in the Daybreak Squadron, I can bring happy smiles to the residents of Plain Arcadia and protect them whenever danger appears. But I'm just too weak.
Silly you. There are plenty of powerful ones in this cosmos. But not everyone with strength chooses to become a nameless. Your desire to fight for those around you, and your wish to bring smiles to others. That's a good place to start.
Thank you, Trailblazer. Thanks for listening to my ramblings. Could you please sign that famous line? That one's not bad either.
I like that one
Yeah.
more, so too bad.
It was the stars that first set the Nameless on their journey. And now, I can see that—
I'll remember today for the rest of my life. Goodbye, Trailblazer. I hope by the next time we meet, I'll be a true hero just like you.
That was something.
Well, that about wraps up today's tour. After seeing everything, what do you think? Indeed, rather than the power to rule this world directly. That individual draws even greater strength from Perlux. The stories and dreams spun by this enterprise are capable of steering the future of plain Arcadia and of serving as the cradle for new Imaginae. Madame Pearl is waiting for you at the top of this building to discuss matters regarding the Phantas Moon Games. Let me give you a little reminder. The rules of Phantas Moon Games have never required any competition between supplicants.
You seem to be well versed in this.
As an IPC employee, I've said far too much. Your friends are waiting for you in the hall. You should go meet up with them. Don't keep them waiting too long.
I feel like Mechatrons with cat ears would really take 3, 2, 1. Flagship store more expensive.
The area ahead is a working area. It is not.
Huh? Okay. Here goes.
The area ahead is a working area.
Why is the flagship store more expensive than the distributor?
Over here! Over here!
We can use it.
Mr. Yang and I watched the whole thing on the screen. Not only did you assemble the Mechatron and give autographs to your fan, but you also got to live
so
out your
confused.
superhero fantasy. Did you have fun? Mr. Yang's looking at you with such loving eyes, like a parent watching a kid riding on a carousel at an amusement park.
Indeed. Seeing her so happy reminds me of my younger self. Those were the days.
What are you talking about? Mr. Yang, you're still as young as ever. Oh, right. We've been wandering around here for ages and seen everything there is to see. What's this Madame Pearl really up to?
I understand everything she wanted to show us. There are just a few questions I'd like to confirm with Miss Nyalux.
Miss Nyalux? Wait, where did she go?
Ah, there you all are. We've been looking everywhere for you. The Secretary's office sent Agent Feld here to keep you company while you wait, but he said he couldn't find any of you.
Knew it.
Wait, if Mr. Feld is the one who's supposed to meet us, then who is Miss Nyalux?
Miss Nyalux? Who?
Agent Nyalux, an IPC ranking P30 who works at Perlux Corp's Imagenesis Technology Department.
P30? Imagenesis Technology Department? Since when did Perlux Corp have an Imagenesis Technology Department?
Could she be some kind of corporate spy who snuck into the building? Oh, this is a real mess. What are those security guards even doing? Distinguished guest, are you
she
hurt?
just gave us
or
a
did she trick you
tour.
into giving her money or anything like that?
This lady seemed totally legit. She smoothly guided us around the place like a pro. I thought she was one of your people.
I need to report this to security right away. She can't have gone far. Let's catch her in the act.
I don't think there's a need for that, to be honest.
Thank you for your help. Astral Express crew, Madame Pearl has been waiting for quite some time. If it's convenient, shall we head out now? I'll show you the way. Please inform Madame Pearl that the 3 guests from the Express will arrive shortly.
Welcome,
Whoa.
ladies and gentlemen, to Perlux
Whole entourage over here.
production line.
Pearl demonstrated the full
Whoa.
process of creating a Mechatron army, based on what I saw.
What?
Huh?
Whoa. I really do like her, but she's IPC, and I'm hesitant to believe anyone that's IPC.
Hello, guests from the Astral Express. Nice to see you again.
Thank you for your gracious hospitality, Madam Pearl.
I understand there was a minor incident in the lower lobby involving someone impersonating a Pearl Lux employee. I hope it didn't spoil your enjoyment.
We're fine. Don't worry about us. But how are things with you? Did you lose any valuable tech? Blueprints? Or top secret information?
No. Pearl Lux's data firewall remains untouched, and all assets under security network surveillance are intact. The only change is an additional expense claim under my employee ID. Never mind. I can make a preliminary assessment that this was the result of someone's momentary impulse.
Interesting.
Lately, mishaps have been piling up, like dark clouds before a downpour, casting shadows of uncertainty over my plans.
Could you be referring to the Herald of Death?
33 citizens were found dead in the Dovebrook district. In addition, an IPC specialist assigned to negotiate the purchase of a Mask of Elation died in an unexpected incident. This party has made overt threats to public order and is clearly challenging the IPC. My intuition tells me this is only the beginning. Managing capital and managing a corporation share one thing in common. That is, an aversion to risk and a pursuit of stability. And I bear both responsibilities. As the executive officer, Plain Arcadia, I bear an inescapable responsibility for the safety of this world. As one of the 10 Stonehearts, I hope to bring the Phantasmoon Games to a swift and safe conclusion. Rather than staging another dangerous battle, like what happened at Graphia Academy, I hope the supplicants can show the people of this world miracles of joy and happiness, instead of sorrow and rage during the Phantasmoon Games. Therefore, I'd like to hear the Express's request. Trailblazer. Please, tell me.
Yo, dude.
What's your ultimate goal for joining the Phantasmoon Games?
Huh? Flashback.
You mentioned earlier that you wanted to talk about the Phantasmoon Games with me?
I'd like to talk about our ultimate goal for participating in the Phantasmoon Games.
Huh. Got something in mind?
I think the rules and rewards for the Phantasmoon Games are a little too vague.
That's exactly what I thought when I joined the games 15 years ago. These games allow supplicants to do anything, good or evil. As a result, everything that unfolds in the course of these games exists beyond control. What's more vague is what can winners do when they share the power of the elation. According to legends and historical records from Ahatopia, victors typically first witness the manifestation of Aha themselves. They listen to the victor's wishes and grant them permission to use their power. And the applications of this power seem to be boundlessly vast. When faced with countless choices, the situation becomes even more thorny than having no choice at all. Sometimes I wonder, if we had agreed to become the leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance, how would this trip have turned out?
Yeah. I want Aha to be the leader.
If I win, I'll give up sharing Aha's power and ask them to be the leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
Why?
That's such a hilarious idea. I can totally picture it.
I'm being dead serious.
I get it. That's actually a brilliant idea. To begin with, this is far more meaningful than taking up a god's authority and squandering it freely for a single minute. Secondly, placing an Eon on the righteous cause of opposing the universe's greatest threat is something neither the IPC nor the god itself could reasonably object to. Finally, this would also help us avoid the risk we currently face. Cooperating with the IPC while remaining wary of being drawn into its ambitions during the operation of the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
Can't we, like, cure Firefly's disease?
If we handle the negotiations well, perhaps AHA could stand behind the Astral Express. Just like our cooperation with the Xianzhou,
Yeah,
where
just
we
ask
could
for its
maintain
full support
distance
of
from
the
one another
Astral Express.
while offering support from afar.
Mm-hmm.
The only question is, will AHA agree?
Don't worry about that. From what I know about them, they'll agree.
How does Pom Pom know a
What
god?
kind of god of games would they be if they broke their own rules? Besides, they still owe the Express a debt.
What did we ever do to AHA?
This is their IOU for the Express debt from when they were traveling with Akavili, complete with their signature and seal.
The nameless AHA's debt statement. Solely for the sake of fun, I have on numerous occasions during my voyage aboard the Astral Express misappropriated and vandalized public property of the Express, thereby incurring financial losses to the Express and liability for third-party damages. Having received the conductor's earnest instruction, I have come to a profound realization of my transgressions. I hereby itemize all outstanding reparations below to be settled at a future date. The itemized list of reparations due from AHA is as followed. Microwave oven, 1 unit. Supersonic slippers, 2 pairs. Optical camouflage cloak, 1 count. Anti-gravity levitation carpet, 1 quote. Hider brooms bearing a striking resemblance to swords. Note, liability with this entry is jointly assumed with Akavili. Leviathan tooth, 2. Trimmed conductor's outfit, 1. Oregon dragonflies, what the medical expenses incurred due to allergic reactions of the introduction of electronic mustard into the rice cooker. Graffiti removal fees for its rolling planet. Repair costs for the walls of the museum of animating arts. This is pi right here. 3.14159265358979323844626. That's pi. Half of an Astral Express. 22 pom-pom pies, 3 used as fishing bait, 9 dispensed as yak fodder, and 10 deployed as projectiles against space pirates. Arena skirmish.
Passenger, use this to blackmail them. That one will definitely give in to your demands. Probably.
Probably.
So,
well,
you're
yes, let's
saying
blackmail
you
a
want
god.
AHA to take on the leadership of the Anti-Destruction Alliance. Logical extrapolation. Failed. Success rate indeterminable. This peculiar proposal nearly brought my thought process to a halt. This request is far too lacking in structure. Yet within an irrational context, it seems to conceal a certain kind of logic. If the universe is the master of Elation's playground, then they should do something about this playground that's about to be destroyed. As expected of the Trailblazer, your thinking is so out of the box. I've learned something today. However, I don't think you stand much of a chance in the games. Because
Thanks.
I've joined as a supplicant.
It's gonna be a boss fight.
Not a single rule in the Phantasmoon games requires supplicants to engage in combat, so there's no need for hostility between us.
Plain Arcadia's administrator is a supplicant?
At the same time, she has at her disposal assets of staggering magnitude. What, Perlux Corp among them.
Aw, with money and power on her side, wouldn't her chances of success be way higher than ours?
As I previously proposed to Miss Himiko, I'm willing to cooperate with the Astral Express to ensure the smooth progression of the Phantom Moon Games.
But the Astral Express isn't your only partner, is it?
I have 2 other allies. However, you all are my most promising ones. Once the Astral Express joins, it will maximize the safety and success of this Ionic game, and I will do everything in my power to fulfill my partner's wishes within that limited minute.
As we told you before, our strategy is to become a sail, advance and retreat together. The Astral Express is not a lone supplicant. Since
we already have
have our own allies in the games.
Of the however many masks.
An ally like Sparksy? It's true that you defeated her and took her mask. But given her typical decision-making style, Sparksy isn't exactly what you'd call a reliable ally.
Besides hers, I have another one.
Hypothesis. The Sinwish Syndicate's missing mask. I thought it fell into the Cienjo's hands. Don't tell me. Yao Guang gave it to you guys?
That's right. 3 against 3. We're tied at the moment.
With this new variable in play, I'll have to adjust my extrapolations. But the conclusion seems unchanged. After all, as the administrator of this world, I have the natural advantage in resources.
That's not necessarily an advantage.
An IPC senior executive. Plain Arcadia's administrator. A member of the 10 Stonehearts. Joining the games personally. It certainly has an intimidating ring to it. But, when you think about it, isn't this identity precisely the greatest burden Madame Pearl has to overcome?
She's right. Your identity is far too sensitive. You want to control these games and end it safely and quickly. But Plain Arcadia's citizens might not see it this way. All they see is the all-powerful IPC and an influential executive pulling all the strings. Your every action will be scrutinized twice over.
Yeah, people don't want to see them win.
A sharp observation, I must say. Quite impressive.
But I do not believe you yourself would overlook this. Madame Pearl, what is it that you seek to obtain from the Phantom Moon Games at any cost?
What I seek is a treasure lost to this world's history. I want to recreate Graphia's divine art of imagenesis.
What does that do again?
Does that have something to do with painting?
Hard to believe, no? My birth originated from the theme assigned by the celestial differentiator of planet Scrulum. Art. At first, I was nothing more than a machine that imitated human paintings. For an Intellitron, generating works of art is no great challenge.
Okay.
Day after day, I studied. Day after day, I exhausted every possibility. I could instantly analyze the proportional structure and pigment composition of any painting. I could precisely reproduce every pixel of Graphia's masterpieces. Yet I could not create as she did. Graphia's ultimate creation was establishing the world in canvas at the end of the Phantom Moon Games. I want to understand her thoughts at that moment and touch the essence of creation.
Is this your personal pursuit? Or the IPC's demands on this world?
I think it's quite
Both.
personal. Oh.
The IPC's point of view is far more pragmatic. The world in canvas is a dimension that can shield us from the Antimatter Legion's warfare. And they've always been eager to master this technology.
Unfortunately, it seems we can't convince each other to back out for now.
Then, I have another proposal. Why don't we shift our perspective and turn our attention to those two supplicants who haven't surfaced yet? These two individuals' objectives are unclear, and their abilities remain a mystery. If left unchecked, we might see a repeat of the Herald of Death tragedy. I have a cooperation proposal that could help us gather intelligence on them, and I'm willing to share this piece of information with you all.
And that doesn't... Yeah, but what cost?
A tiny sliver of your reputation.
What?
Before we move on to the details of our cooperation, would you like to take a short break and have some tea to wet your whistles? Or shall we continue?
Oh, this is my chance for a break. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm actually gonna use this. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Having some tea might be
I've
nice.
prepared some refreshments for you. Please, help yourself.
Drink it up in one gulp.
What the?
Hey, that's rude.
This is a specialty from the Xianzhou. A precious item called mung bean soda that General Yao Guang gifted me. As an Intellitron, I can't enjoy human beverages, so I've specially saved this for my esteemed guests.
Seems we really do have a special connection with these drinks.
Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back. It might take me a bit. I'm gonna go see if they have anything interesting in the vending machine, because I'm a little hungry. Because I'm a fatty. Okay, I'll be right back. Be right back. Take this opportunity to get some water, get some snackies too. Okay, okay. Bye. Oh. I got some mini donuts.
I was thinking of having Perlux Corp host an expo for the Astral Express. As for the name, how about Star Rail Fest?
Star Rail
Isn't that a real
Fest?
fest?
You mean hosting a Fluffy Across the Blue convention?
Correct, but not entirely. The Fluffy is well known in this world, so it's a good collaboration element.
And how does this damage our
It's an
reputation?
unprecedented Astral Express exhibition, with the Fluffy being just a small part of it. The real stars of this grand event will be you, the Express crew. You'll be there in person to meet the people of this world.
Are you trying to use this exhibition to lure those two unidentified supplicants out of hiding?
Huh? What if they're up to no good? Won't that just make us walking targets?
There are many ways to take the lead afterward. I'm less concerned about the progress than about the unknown risks our plan might face. Together, we can create a miracle for all to witness an Arcadian devoted to the legends of heroes.
That's really
I'll
sus.
also get Full Wish TV and other mainstream media outlets involved for promotional cooperation. And in return, Wish power will flow to you. Of this, I have no doubt.
Wait, but what do we lose?
A wise choice. Before the Star Rail Fest officially begins, I have one more favor to ask of you all. I'd like the Express crew to pay a visit to Blurry QR Colt, the original author of Fluffy Across the Blue.
Why's that?
Doesn't Perlux own the rights to the Fluffy?
Since their debut, this author has remained anonymous, never revealing their true identity in public. But if the real-life inspiration behind the story were to pay them a personal visit, it would surely be a great honor, and likely persuade them to attend a signing, stoking the excitement even further.
Alright.
Now that we've
Watch it be
reached an agreement,
Sampo.
I'll leave it in your capable
Watch
hands.
it be Sampo.
My secretary will be in touch to
It's
keep all
gonna-
parties apprised.
It's gonna be someone we already know, for sure.
Before you leave, please accept this small gift as a memento of
But
our
I think
first
it's Sampo.
collaboration.
Why? Just don't question it. Great, a token. Well, yeah, is it Adventurine's chip?
I've studied in detail the records of my colleagues' interactions with partners in Penacony, and I was particularly inspired by Aventurine's technique of giving small gifts that symbolize good fortune. So please, keep this chip with you as a symbol of good fortune for our future cooperation.
Aventurine kind of betrayed
Take
us, though.
care, everyone.
I mean, in a way.
Well, we'll be on our way then.
Freaking weird. Ashvale was
As
there the whole
your
time.
private detective, I must warn you that a grand exhibition of unprecedented scale would make for a perfect opportunity to reenact the blood-stained games.
I understand. That's why I have a mission for you. Protect the Nameless at Star Rail Fest.
You actually think they would need my
That's
protection
what
with
I'm
their
saying.
strength? Don't tell me your extrapolations predict even bigger trouble ahead.
Hidden beneath each extrapolation, tiny signals of unease keep bubbling up to my thought interface. I must be thoroughly prepared for whatever may come. Now that you've taken up the mask, let's talk about payment. What do you want? The same as always? Money?
Before we talk about payment, let's discuss the Herald of Death. Although the Department of Aberration Defense sealed and destroyed all records of the bloodstained games, I still managed to uncover some unusual leads. After the Herald of Death incident, the victims' families collectively received compensation so massive it could fill any gaping wound. So, I figured, maybe we could find some leads by looking into official Plain Arcadia expenditures. But here's the interesting part. This item was nowhere to be found in that year's public financial report. Care to guess whose books this money went through? It was you, the omnipresent IPC. To be precise, it was the IPC's technology department that paid this astronomical compensation.
Why would such a lethal incident on some minor frontier planet cause IPC scientists to hemorrhage funding? Don't tell me they're moonlighting as philanthropists on top of their research work.
Following the usual human drama tropes, am I supposed to give you a round of applause now? Being able to dig up all this information really shows your connections and capabilities.
See, she's too sneaky for me.
Detective Ashvale.
She's very pretty.
In movies, a big shot like you would usually raise a hand right about now, revealing the dark muzzle of a gun. I'm afraid you've learned too much. And bang! That's when the gun goes off. And I, the poor sap who uncovered the truth, am supposed to bite the dust.
So did they do the...
My hand is on the checkbook and unavailable. Mr. Ashvale, tell me, how many zeros would you like to see on that check for our cooperation?
It's not about the money.
Indeed, money isn't the issue. 100 million credits.
Are you trying to buy me off like some poor victim's family?
Because I'm guessing they wanted their games to continue.
Pay to sweep this under the rug.
Because it was a valuable asset.
300 million? I know you've always needed money. For cryosleep, supporting the families of fallen comrades, and for treating those who survived.
Survived what?
Isn't this exactly what strategic investment is about? Putting money in the hands of those who need it?
I'm not your lackey, Intellitron. Tell me the answer.
500 million? I could pretend there's a glitch in my calculation process and make it a cool billion for you. Money or answer? Your call.
I want the answer.
Oh, an unexpected choice. It defies my usual understanding of your decision tree. Note, I say this without sarcasm or ridicule. The answer is, I don't know much. Hard to believe, perhaps.
The answer is, I don't freaking know.
My power isn't unlimited.
Like, why don't you just say that?
Besides, the Herald of Death affair lies 15 years in the past.
Why is that highlighted?
This world is like an
That means it's
unfinished game
important.
of
Why is it
chess that's been
highlighted?
dragging on for years. The hidden moves laid by the previous player keep becoming my challenges. Even today.
But since you've invited me to finish this game together, sharing intel is a must.
Reasonable. I'll share what I know about the answer. Marcus Antali, the Herald of Death. Last member of the Intelligentsia Guild, School of Evolutionary Perfection. 5 years ago, his identity was confirmed, and he was executed. Note, executed in every sense of the word. Miss Yabali, head of the technology department, took possession of his belongings. And even I don't have the clearance to access those records.
No wonder. So, that guy was practically IPC personnel, give or take. That also explains why the technology department shelled out the compensation.
Is it that girl?
Yet, the method behind this latest killing is identical to the one from years ago. If the Herald of Death is truly dead...
A serial killer coming back from the dead is the least of our worries. Even if a serial killer does come back to life, he's still just a serial killer who's been shut out of the Eonic game. What's more concerning is this. Someone wants to exploit the legacy of the Herald of Death. Misyabali took away everything that man left behind, except for the fear he instilled in the people of this world. And during the Phantasmoon Games, not only can miracles trigger wish power, but fear too. Based on my extrapolations, the appearance of this new Herald of Death might mark the beginning of the festival spiraling out of control.
No wonder you're in such a hurry to end the games.
Mr. Ashvale, I've always respected you. But right now, I need to rely on your strength even more.
Respect. When I was younger, what I really wanted was to make the IPC fear me. The passage at times not exactly kind, is it? Deal, Madam Pearl. But I will require one more form of compensation. Whoever this new Herald of Death is, I must deliver justice with my own hands. This time, there won't be any lengthy interrogation.
By the authority vested in me as CEO of Plain Arcadia, I pardon all crimes committed in the course of your revenge. Go ahead and do what you must, Mr. Ashvale.
Interesting. Sometime later, somewhere in Dimension City.
My friend,
Is that girl?
I don't blame you, but I'm
The girl we met earlier, maybe she is.
Wait. So do me a favor and pay me back for that drink with this bullet.
Just do it, you coward! Let me die as a Galaxy Ranger before I turn into a monster of abundance.
But shoot me. I beg you.
My Skybo above.
What?
Have a pleasant dream.
Not knowing who you are, not knowing why you exist here, that isn't life. In ancient times, humanity's daily goal was to obtain 2,000 calories of food. Humans back then knew they were just one member of the animal kingdom. They understood why they migrated, hunted, gathered. But now, in an era where you can get food delivered to your door with just a tap of your finger, effortlessly achieving that 2,000 calorie goal, humanity has lost its way like never before. Tell me, will the Phantasmoon Games bring a new direction to this world, Ashvale?
What's wrong with getting food with just the tap of your finger? Well, don't tell me you want to go back to the days when everyone was starving and at the mercy of the harvest. 2,000 calories are pointless, but just for survival. It's the goals beyond 2,000 calories that define humanity. And the Phantasmoon Games holds up a mirror to humanity, allowing them to see their truest selves.
What could you do?
Just a detective.
Or what would
Ask
you
me such a
do if
profound
you
question
could
again
have
next time, and
anything?
I'll charge extra.
My apologies. I just heard you joined the Phantasmoon Games and couldn't resist asking for your thoughts. You've met Madame Pearl, huh?
She dumped this hot potato of the Herald of Death on me.
On us. Judging by your expression, it seems less like a hot potato and more like a sweet fruit.
Because I have a lead now. I think the key lies in the word copycat. To prevent copycats, you kept the Herald of Death's modus operandi from 15 years ago under wraps. Which means...
There's only a few people who could reproduce this killing method with such precision. The investigators from the Security Bureau and the Department of Aberration Defense at the time, and those directly involved in the Herald of Death case.
Detective Kuchiba, I've heard that you've devoted considerable time to researching the crimes from the Phantasmoon Games.
So, I'm the prime suspect now. Is that it?
Just a bit of minor deduction. After all, murderers always love to return to the scene of the crime. Isn't it coincidental that you happen to be standing right before my eyes?
That's
it can't
not
be.
deduction. It's a conjecture at best. As for investigating those two categories of suspects, we've been doing that for a long time already. It's been 15 years. The relevant people and the victims' families have all gone their separate ways. Tracking them down now won't be easy.
I mean, that's for sure.
Yeah. After losing their loved ones in such a cruel way, their hearts were shattered. Many couldn't bear to stay in Dovebrook District and chose to move away. I remember seeing that in the case files you sent me. And they even formed a mutual aid society for the victims.
That's why he was investigating.
I wonder, after all these years, have they managed to heal the wounds in their hearts?
Maybe they have. After all, they go by a new name now. The Research Society of Happy Smiles.
Ah, you mean
Such
that
a
charity with the
weird
slogan,
name.
Healing Smiles, Healing Arcadias?
Before he died, Costide mentioned that group to me. He said quite a few young people in the gang left without looking back, just to join them. So I thought, maybe we should start by looking into their rivals.
The Research Society of Happy Smiles, huh? A charity that helps people escape their pain and find happiness, offering free counseling, medical care, all of that good stuff. Sounds like they've turned over a new leaf. How could you call them rivals to the underworld?
Because that's their cover?
I dug a little deeper into them. And found something interesting.
I mean, I'm just
You mean
guessing.
your monkey dug up something interesting, right?
I mean, a monkey did it.
Okay. Mr. N dug up something interesting. Have you heard the name of the sponsor behind the Research Society? Her name's Fullwish.
That name rings a bell. Wait, isn't she the boss of Full Wish TV? I think she was one of the survivors of Graphia Academy too. This is getting a little too coincidental. Just like every case you've accidentally cracked before. Mr. Ashvale, should I compliment your keen instincts or your incredible luck?
Luck's a part of a detective's toolkit, too. Anyway, whether Fullwish is guilty or not, we won't know until we look into her. That's why I asked you here.
Okay, I won't actually read this one insanely fast. Oh!
Dovebrook District New Life Project.
Huh?
Public
Okay, there we go. Confused about the future, blah blah blah. Okay. This is just there. Oh, Full Wish will be making a special appearance soon. Together we'll banish the gloom and rediscover the joy we've been missing.
Recruitment and mental healing seminar at the Research Society of Happy Smiles. And she's the speaker? Holding a seminar at a place meant to bury past trauma. The very site of 2 bloody incidents.
I want to eat this last
Wish's
donut,
audacity is certainly
I
impossible.
also want to save it for later, but I've heard you shouldn't be eating so close to your
This
bedtime,
time,
so
I had
I'll
to
eat
drag
it now.
Dovebrook District's old skeletons out into the light.
Are you talking? Yeah, I'm almost there.
I want more happiness.
This place
being
is
so weird.
buzzing. Are they all here waiting for Fullwish to grant their wishes?
A rich person like Fullwish can make most people's wildest dreams come true with the snap of her fingers. I'm less curious about who she'll help than what she wants for herself.
If money could really accomplish everything, the IPC wouldn't be eyeing this world. My bet, I'm sure that Fullwish wishes the tragedy 15 years ago never happened. Erasing history. Can the laughter really pull it off?
In past victory records, there have been countless and often bizarre instances where the victor used the Elation's authority to change reality. You have to understand, the Phantasmoon Games isn't just some wish-granting lamp. What makes it irresistible is that it turns the one who wishes into the genie.
Oh.
That's quite alluring. Have you heard about the noblest worm Aha made godlike? It became the happiest creature in existence. Happy enough to burst apart, leaving no intact body behind.
Your knowledge of these unofficial records is enough to rival ours. Since you see things so clearly, Mr. Ashvale, why sign up for the games?
Miss Kucheva, is that a rhetorical question? Or are you fishing for a confession?
Fishing. Don't be afraid. Now that you're a supplicant, public officials like me no longer have any authority over you. I'm guessing what you want goes beyond a straightforward act of revenge. Beyond a vigilante execution carried out in public. If you were only out to avenge friends, with or without the Phantasmoon Games, someone like you would toss laws and decorum aside and do what needs to be done. So tell me, Mr. Ashvale, what do you actually hope to get from the games?
Consider it a mystery. If I make it to the end, you'll know the answer before Aha does.
Well then, I'd be honored. Just don't let your wish ruin our lives here.
Daily life here fits like a tailored prison uniform. Wear it too long and you forget what your bones should feel like. It's time to break free. Look at these prisoners of routine before us. Full Wish hasn't shown up yet.
Why?
Let's talk with the members of the Research Society. Maybe we can coax something useful out of them.
I got called into another chat with the boss today. Never thought he'd care about me this much. Everyone is smiling at me. The office feels downright cheerful. These days, I go home, change my baby boy's diaper, help my daughter with her homework, prepare tomorrow's lunch, and clean up the house. It's hard to describe how satisfying that feels. When Emma left me, you must have left the kids to me for my own happiness. When I look back, I realize I was someone who had it good, and I never understood how lucky I was.
Right? All thanks to Miss Foolish. Yesterday,
Happy patient.
during my tumor removal, the anesthesia wore off halfway through. I squinted and watched the doctors pull all kinds of things out of my stomach.
They shouldn't be doing that
There was
during
this
a
lump
tumor removal.
still twitching when they cut it out.
What the fuck?
I used to be too weak to even get out of bed. But after the Society's treatment, I am almost ready to walk out of the hospital.
Almost ready?
Isn't that amazing? Oh, I kind of want to see someone slice me open too.
What the fuck?
It should be fun.
Ugh.
Hey, did you two hear about the Sinwish Syndicate?
What the hell?
You've come to the right person. My neighbor got a visit from their debt collectors. You should have heard the racket. I saw the news too. Those parasites who ruined the peace, who kept people from being happy. Gone. Wiped clean. Oh, praise Aha. Wait, they extorted you too?
Something like that. Still owed their underboss tens of thousands of credits.
So your debt's wiped clean. Oh, must feel pretty great, huh?
Okay. A mech is part of this too?
Oh, we meet again. Hey, Lady Megatron. How have you been?
Why is he talking like that?
Good. Since I joined the Research Society, I've made so many new friends. In the past, I struggled with mobility.
I always had to work 3 or 4 times harder than the other Mechatrons, just to keep up. A lot of Imagine think factory-made types like me don't count as their own. And humans look at us and see soulless machines. If every sentient being has a home, then even the scrapyard is closed to me. I'm not even considered recyclable waste. But here, in the society, no one cares what I am or what I can do. They just see me as a
Should I be
normal
concerned?
Congrats. You found your home.
Aha said the same. They and everyone here are my family.
Aha talks to you.
Of course. You mean you can't hear them? Guess you're not happy enough yet.
Don't worry.
You're so whimsical, I guess.
Society, you will. No
Oh.
pain, no tears, just pure joy.
I mean, think about it. If there's nothing to compare it to, then you're stuck in a prison of feeling nothing. Because then you no longer feel sadness. And if you no longer feel sadness, and if everything is happiness, that just makes every feeling the same exact feeling. But, like, maybe I'm the crazy one.
Looks like it's about time.
It's about
If the star of the
time.
show doesn't show up soon, the crowd's gonna burst with anticipation.
Everyone, please make some room for Miss Fullwish.
What do we think? Is it gonna be her? No.
By the Master of Elation, may they bless all souls and grant them smiles.
Ooh.
Are you all happy today?
Okay.
Very happy! Thank you for your smiles. They're like lamps in the dark. So precious.
Some creepy
But
shit,
before we
bro.
celebrate the elation, let me share a memory drenched in tears. It once dragged me into the abyss. Yet, it also taught me what the elation really means. As you all know, 15 years ago, during the Phantom Moon Games,
Okay, we're
the
going back to
shadow
this.
cast by the Herald of Death swallowed this place whole. That day, I lost my parents, my classmates, and the others. The morning greetings, the little daily chatter, all went silent under that crimson dusk. After that, for a very, very long time, all that remained of my world, a door shut tight, a room steeped in silence, and a wound in my heart that would never heal. Just hearing the words, Herald of Death, made me shake uncontrollably. I even once thought the only escape was to follow the dead and leave with them. Back then, I was just an empty shell,
Don't Minecraft yourself.
breathing, beating, but lifeless inside. And just as my soul was about to fade away, an old lady from the Mutual Aid Society knocked on my door. She didn't offer empty words of comfort. She just looked me in the eyes and asked, "Child, would you try stepping outside this door? Out there are many people broken by pain, just like you. But together, we can start picking up the pieces, one by one." She smiled at me. A warm at the Mutual Aid Society. I saw
Weird shit, bro.
countless souls scarred by fate. Some bore wounds beyond healing, and some had lost their loved ones. Each of us bore a different wound.
No, I do want to keep playing. My head's just tired. I want to, like, lay it down.
And yet, what truly moved me wasn't the pain. It was how
The freaking
beneath
duck.
those scars,
I can't.
they still reached out to one another. Smile,
Serious? And then there's just
crying.
this fucking thing.
Hand to someone lost. They taught me something precious. Pain can destroy a person, but the wish to bring elation to others can spark the fire of rebirth. That was when Aha's voice echoed again in the silence of my heart. The smiles passed from one another through mutual aid is Aha's most precious blessing. It does not belong only in the small room of a support group. It yearns to illuminate hearts lost in darkness. Each time we share a true smile, it's as if we hear Aha's voice.
Okay, I'm sorry. Is this going anywhere?
And when that voice, that's why the Research Society of Happy Everyone, I have questions for you. Minato, do you ever feel like your days are looping endlessly?
You're right.
Miss Bellwoods, you left school full of dreams, only to have your resume rejected again and again. And Taija did the... When we were born, no one had to teach us how to smile. Once, our world was blessed by Aha's until the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation violently tore us away from that sanctuary. They brought us their so-called inter-astral civilization, imposed their so-called standards of happiness, and told us that life's ultimate joy lies in self-focus, self-indulgence, and self-satisfaction. They flooded us with dazzling material desires, blinding our hearts. When power has turned into fuel. Credits jingle where heartfelt laughter used to ring. We drown in anxiety, competition, and an endless sense of not being enough. And in all that noise, we can no longer hear Aha's gentle voice. Elation, the truest light of life itself, is being eaten away and replaced by the external.
You said it. I work myself to death for scraps, and my boss doesn't even notice. And those useless loudmouths online, they do nothing.
The IPC is...
Look around you. This land was once... Do you remember the moment I found happiness again? Even through their pain. So listen well. Only by opening your heart.
I thought she was gonna be like, you know,
sharing your
kill
smile
IPC, commit terrorist
with another.
attacks or something.
Can you truly grasp what happiness means? Join the Research Society of Happy Smiles.
What was all that
I'll
about the
help you
IPC
rediscover
then?
the smile buried within yourself. Our mission doesn't end with finding our own smiles. We must bring them to the world and spread true happiness across all existence. While others pray to the eons for their own desires, we, the true followers of Aha, carry a higher calling to fulfill their wish.
To fulfill Aha's wish?
Yes, to still every cry of sorrow. To wipe away every bitter tear. We will build, no, rebuild. A world where smiles never fade, and elation never dies.
The speech is
Fucking
over.
weird.
What's your take to... Miss Fullwish, I'm Kuchiba from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'd like to have a chat with you.
Ah, I see. You're here about the Sinwish Syndicate case, aren't you?
So you were expecting us.
Oh, I heard the news. The entire Sinwish Syndicate massacred in Dovebrook
Why?
District.
Why would someone do that,
Such a
though?
cursed place.
In the name of 15 years ago. Like, they're not IPC
They
related.
may not have been saints, but I still pray for them. May their souls rest in peace.
Oh. How merciful of you. Though, rumor has it the Research Society of Happy Smiles had a few run-ins with them regarding recruitment, donations, turf. Sounds like plenty of reasons for conflict, don't you think?
Are you suggesting we had the Sinwish Syndicate killed? For conflicted interests?
Wait, that's not what I said.
You know nothing about our finances. Every expense is covered by a charitable foundation established with the compensation from 15 years ago. We don't need a single cent from our members. When I heard about this tragedy, I personally allocated relief money for the victims' families to keep order and peace in Dovebrook. Tell me, Miss Kuchiba, someone copied the Herald of Death and slaughtered dozens. What will your Department of Aberration Defense do this time?
We never released that detail. How do you know someone's imitating
Get
the
her!
Herald of Death?
Beat her ass.
Isn't that what you've been waiting for? For the killer to slip up so you can swoop in and tie everything up nicely? 15 years have passed. You don't seriously believe we're still living in an age where information can be sealed off at will, do you? From the very day the murders occurred, the news has long since spread online. The Sinwish Syndicate paid a fortune for some ancient mask, and the next thing you know, they're all dead. The scene painted red with traces of the bloody bloom.
Please pay no attention to baseless rumors.
Rumors? And yet you're here. That alone proves one thing. The rumors
Okay, that's just
are true.
twisted. What if they're just here for
And
the
new Herald of
investigation?
Death
Like,
really does exist.
they could be completely freaking
Otherwise,
unrelated.
why do you suspect me? Only someone who knows the original case could recreate it so perfectly, right? Everyone! You heard our conversation, didn't you?
Now they're gonna use this mob to...
The Herald of Death has returned. He's here, in Dovebrook. He's slain the entire Sinwish Syndicate. He's back to relive the carnage of the Phantom Moon Games.
Oh, the Herald of Death? Didn't the officials declare him executed? How has he appeared again?
He's immortal? A demon? He's back for revenge. He'll take revenge on everyone. We're doomed.
Aren't gang members the very people who steal smiles from others? And isn't the best way to make bad people happy to erase them from the world? Wouldn't that be doing something good?
Yeah, Sister Mechatron is right. Those thugs deserved it.
Back from the dead? Lies! The IPC kept him alive to wield him as their weapon.
You useless officials! 15 years ago you failed and let him get away! And that's why he's back again now!
Don't you love brain dead people?
Everyone, there's no need to panic.
What are you gonna say now?
Remember who you are. You are those who live beneath Aha's brilliance, who have claimed happiness and cast off the shackles of suffering.
Freaking weird.
Once the Herald of Death fed on our fear and tears, that was the source of his power. Look at the smiles on the faces of those around you. There is no fear left in our hearts, no tears left in our eyes. All that remains is resolve, happiness, and faith in the elation. The Research Society of Happy Smiles will protect this world. Etch this into your hearts. The happy do not die, for even death cannot touch a heart filled with happiness.
What's going on? There's something very wrong about this woman.
No, you're just noticing now.
There's nothing to fear. We won't die. Happiness. Happiness is our weapon. Happiness will destroy the Herald of Death. Happiness will save this world. Operation Spread Happiness.
Creepy.
Let happiness infect everyone and spread to every corner of the sky. Make the Phantom Moon smile. Make Lord Aha laugh until they cry for us. Infect the Phantom Moon with happiness. Happiness.
What the hell?
Silence!
Did you just break them out of the illusion?
My apologies, officers. I can't provide anything useful for now, but rest assured, I'll cooperate with any investigation from the Department of Aberration Defense or the Security Bureau. And of course, I'll fulfill my civic duty. Whether it's the newly emerged Herald of Death or the various upheavals surrounding the Phantasmoon Games, the Research Society of Happy Smiles will handle them appropriately. What we protect is the future and the smiles of plain Arcadia. Or perhaps, after all this, you too have felt that yearning within your hearts.
I'll pass. But I've got a feeling we'll meet again.
Huh?
Miss Fullwish, thank you for your cooperation. Hopefully, next time we meet, it won't be like this.
May the Master of Elation watch over all and bless you with their everlasting smile.
Ashvale and Kuchiba left the gathering.
Let go of your obsession. Let go of the shadow in your arms. Let go of that false sense. You're the one who should be dead, aren't you? Come, join your brothers
Let the gears grind to a halt. Let the... Sorry. That day will come. But for now, there are more important things I must do.
What did you say?
Nothing. Never mind. Looks like Full Wish is a much slyer fish than expected. The bait was there. But she ignored it. And instead, she stirred up a whirlpool.
Quite the opposite, actually. Not only did she take our bait, but she also flat out told us she couldn't care less about the hook.
Oh. Was there something I missed?
The bloody bloom mark from the Sinwish Syndicate massacre. How did she know that detail? When we specifically obfuscated it with special mark, even in our internal reports. She broadcasted this information word for word, and even used it to stir up public sentiment, scattering it across the place like tossing blood-soaked feed into a fish pond. Now stopping the rumors from spreading will be even harder.
Well, maybe she has her connections, or maybe she made a lucky guess as one of the victims. Regardless, she's right about one thing. Trying to stop something from spreading today sure is a lot more difficult than 15 years ago.
So, Mr. Ashvale, did your lucky radar start blaring when it came to Full Wish?
There is something very wrong about that woman.
Oh, really?
You saw the way she played the crowd, huh? I guarantee you that it had nothing to do with her public speaking skills. She could very well
Did
be
you
a
just say
supplicant
Emma?
in disguise.
Maybe I'm too tired.
Still, this whole run has been smooth to an unbelievable degree. We got our bearings in no time at all. So, let's keep our prized fish in the pond for now. Full Wish is not going anywhere.
You're right. It's too risky to make a direct move against a well-respected philanthropist and media tycoon. Maybe we should start with the people around her.
There were people from all walks of life at the gathering just now. Workers, suits, students, the elderly, and even Mechatrons. Judging by their crazed enthusiasm, I highly doubt they'd be willing to testify against Full Wish. But I have my ways.
Mr. Ashvale, coercive interrogation is strictly against the rules. Please refrain from doing it somewhere I can't...
Don't get the wrong idea. I meant an old friend that I spotted at the gathering. By the way, ever watch Daybreak Squadron? It's on Sunday nights at 8.
I thought you weren't a TV person.
Not me. Mr. N. He watches it.
Your monkey is quite the child at heart.
Anyway, come on. Let's go get an autograph from our heroic film star.
I'm debating ending here. How far are we? Weird. Wait. I didn't even realize, but I just lost consciousness. I'm realizing now. Yeah, we probably should end here. I must be tired then. That's funny. But yeah, shorter stream. Sorry, you guys, but I guess my body was not ready to handle it. I apologize. That is my bad. I'm sorry. I hope you guys had a fun little time now. But yeah. I want to see how much we have left. A little less than halfway. Alright, but yeah. That'll be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye bye. I'm sorry I kinda freaking passed out. That's my bad. I was too comfy. Let's see. I think we're just gonna end. I was looking for someone to raid. There's no one unknown on right now, but yeah, we'll play some more tomorrow, okay? We'll finish it up tomorrow. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. See you guys next time. Peace. I'm out of here. Bye.